Okay, there we go. Oh, even my friend Logan just hit me up being like, yo, my dad is being fucking weird too. So I'm not the only one because we both have Metro back. Yeah, dude, Metro, because that's the service that we use for our phones. Like, both me and Logan literally had, like, shit that happened because both of our service data literally kind of got weird and fucky. So I'm just using the, Wi-Fi right now. I think he is too because he just responded back being like, yeah, shit's a little funky. And I'm like, okay, so it's not just me. So hopefully it comes back. Unexpected second stream MC. Well, the last one died because Metro's having a weird little fucky moment. And between that phone call, on top of that, yeah, I'm just gonna do another one just for the algo. You know what I mean? I mean, to be fair, I wasn't even really streaming for that long. Like, pretty much, the drinks that I got, like a drink an hour, like that's pretty much essentially is the forte. So, not gonna be going on for long because I want to at least kind of get up a little early. Plus, I am a little bit more like, kind of groggy, and my gut has been kicking my ass today. Did I ever tell you that Rush played Farewell to Kings when I saw them in New York City? One of the rarest songs to see live. Oh my god, you're making me really want to go see him in Vancouver now. Oh, you fucking bastard. Damn, dude. That's a good one, too. There's a reason why they're doing it, because they're probably not touring anymore after this. This is why I'm like, oh. Oh my god. As it gets closer to the date, I'm realizing I don't know if I can do it, but oh my god, I'm still kind of saying fuck it, I wanna. I know they change their set list a lot, but if they're playing a rare song like that and bringing it out, for their set list when they usually don't, I mean it's gotta mean something. Maybe they're doing a homage, a little bit to a Pert, but I don't know, like maybe there's a reason why they're bringing it on their set list. Try to come up to Seattle in October. It would be cheaper. What's the date for that? Because I'm already going to go to Seattle in early December. And I'm playing with Phoebe and a few others, to go up there in Seattle for the DFF meetup. They play Bravado as a tribute to Pert. Oh, well, that's a great song, too. Honestly, that is a worthy song to be a good tribute. But Farewell to Kings is a good one, too, in my mind. But, hey. I mean, maybe they have, like, a particular song they call out for the fans, and for people about. But, like, there's probably, like, in their own hearts, in their own way, like, this is a tribute to you. Let me like, go full ham on this. How would you know? That's weird to say. Because we like Rush. And I'm jelly of Rip City because he's seen Rush like 8 million times. I've seen him live 11 times. Yeah, that's what I mean. You've seen him like 8 million times. You fucker. And then I'm over here being like, damn, I might see him once. I mean, honestly, for their Seattle show, there's still tickets, and ultimately it would be a little cheaper. Then yeah, this is perfect. It's on October 12th. You can come to Seattle with us and fly directly to Billings from there. Oh my god, no way. Oh my fucking god, you're actually wait, no shit. I could just spend the night in Seattle and then wait on. Oh my god, you are so fucking right. Look up a ticket. We gotta see, dude. That actually might be a deal, dude. That might be the banger. What if I show up to Montana, to my sister, hey, what's up, with a fresh tour shirt from Rush, being like, look who I saw last night before I came up here. Oh, yo. All right, yo. Dude, that's it. That's my trip. That's my October trip. Seeing Rush And then seeing my sister and oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. To be fair, I'm probably gonna have a ticket, a different ticket from you guys, so I probably won't be able to sit for y'all. I mean, if there's a spare seat, uh, ambiguous drinks that potentially do encouraging things for you. But yeah, I'm just such a water sports fanatic that yeah, that's just what I'm totally doing right now, bro. 100%, bro. It's more expensive unless you take the ass crack of dawn flight from Seattle. Well, so I see the show with Rush and basically just go to SeaTac from there and then just spend the night at SeaTac. I mean, there you go. I mean, honestly, that still works. I mean, what's the ass crack of dawn? Is it like 5 or 7 or something like that? Or like 6? Because if so, I don't care. I'll do that. I've done all-nighters in Seattle leaving that place, with like the train back to Portland before. Like, I mean, without a hotel, like, I don't give a fuck. And SeaTac, so I don't have to just hang outside the airport until they unlock their doors and shit. Like, I can just go in and go for TSA, which will be fucking empty, and just hang out there and just charge my shit and everything. Like, I will say, the caveat is at the show, I'm gonna have to bring my shit. Oh, wait a minute. You're probably gonna be driving up there, so I can just leave my shit with you, and maybe on out of the concert, you just drop me off at SeaTac, take kind of a little bit of a hitchhike. And honestly, I'll give you gas for that too, if it is a little extra of a hitchhike, because I will do that for you, because it will be a little easier for me, I suppose. And then I can just be dropped off, do my thing, and just hang out at the airport the whole time. Because then I can at least leave my shit, in your trunk or something like that, and it'll be fine, and just have to pick it up and all that, So I don't think it'd be that big of an issue, to be honest. I think it could work. Give $10 to anyone that can name or type 7 of our songs to 7 minutes starting now. Passage to Bangkok, 2112, Tom Sawyer. That's 3 right off the bat. Farewell to Kings, Bravado, 5. Fuck. This is what I get for not listening to Rush lately, right now. Oh, a Working Man. I mean, that's actually one of my favorite songs. I don't even know how that didn't even come up at first. I love Working Man. That's one of my favorite songs. Off of their debut album, their first album. What else? I said Passions of Bangkok, so fuck, I can't say that one. I know there's at least like one other one I'm thinking of on top of my head, but I don't want to like one more. I know. I'm sitting here like motherfuck. I know there is like one that I'm thinking of, but the song name literally escapes me. I'm like literally having it somewhat play in my head a little bit, and the name of the song is fucking escaping me right now. Fuck. I'm literally locked in on this one particular like oh my god. I ain't gonna try to cheat. 7 songs easy. Well, yeah, for you, Rip City, it's like that. You could probably literally name a whole fucking album off the top of your fucking hands, bro. You could probably be like, name every song of this album. And you probably could do it. I'm not even joking. You probably actually unironically could without even realizing it. I mean, I love Russian shit, but I'm not like the most expansive, knowledgeable person with it, and stuff like that. But I listen enough where it's like, I will say there are some song names that do kind of escape me a little bit, but it's just like, fuck. That's what frustrates me sometimes. Because look, when it comes to like names, even when it comes to songs sometimes, or people's names and shit, I've never really been good with that. I can think of like the rhythm, the beat, or being like, like who their face is and shit like that, right? Like I recognize that type of stuff, but I'm just like, motherfucker. Tom Sawyer, Far Cry. That was the fucking song that was stuck in my head that I couldn't fucking name. Oh my god. Okay, now I just motherfucker. I knew it was like cry, something cry. I knew it was something like that. And honestly, my first guess was gonna say Far Cry, but I should just whip my fucking gut. Oh. One Little Victory, Spirit of Radio, Earthshine, Caravan. Oh, that was another one that was also in my head a little bit too, but I was like, it wasn't really quite there. But Limelight was another one. Oh my god! Now I'm starting to beat myself up because these, like, Afterworld. That's another good one too. Okay, I don't know who the fuck you are spamming. Yeah, hi, but you're getting 1 minute to like chill the hell out. Okay, like you're not the only person in the room. Like, don't have this weird like main character syndrome shit. Okay, buddy, chill. Yeah, but look, I proved my point. Well, I think you owe Rip City $10 at least. I'll grant it. Like, you know, I got my own little thing about it, but at the same time, it's like, man, I try. You know, I was trying. And I got a 6 out of 7. I mean, that's at least commendable in its own right. All right, you know. To be fair, like if you said that with like Black Sabbath or like Iron Maiden or maybe like some other band, I might know a little bit more. Depends if I know the band though. Typed that 7 minutes ago. Well, I don't think Rip City saw that until I partook in that, so it can't really fault him on that one. And also, I will say, I kind of wish that YouTube would have like a time signature, of like when someone posts a comment, so I can like look at it via, the times of what I'm doing and shit. Oh, dude, did you not learn your fucking lesson? You get another 1 minute. Is that what you want? Like, quit doing that. You're literally doing main character syndrome shit, and that is strike 2 out of 3. So you better behave, because I'm sure you might be cool, but you gotta like, I don't know. Again, chill the fuck out. I'm giving you one last little chance to be chill, because I'm chill, but you gotta be chill too. Jesus. I literally have to look at you like a kid or something? I swear to God if you are, though. Because, like, bruh, there's a conversation happening, and you literally are disrupting it being, unironically, an asshole. Must be fair, y'all took too long. Hey, like I said, I don't think Rip saw it until, it was a little late, but whatever. At least, Rip has his cred. I almost do, but to be fair, I'm not such a prolific Rush listener as he is. To be fair, though, I probably should, though, because they're just that awesome. Get all that out. There we go. Hi. Hello. Hello. The fuck was that? Vito. Hi, Jazzy. I see you, Jazzy. Little wiggle chunk. Hi. Vito. Vito, the fact you're not coming over here is making me nervous. Jazzy. Jazzy. Oh, you have a toy. That's what's going on. Oh shit. Oh, they're having a little time. I saw what Vito was doing. He just wants to play. Bring it, Vito. 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 Bring your toy. Vito. Bring your toy. Oh my God, they're just distracted out there. Vito, bring your toy. Bring it. Bring it. Bring bring it. Come on, bring it. Come here. Vito, bring it. Come here. Come on. Oh my god, do I have to literally like... Come here. You're like, fuck you. Okay, let's carry it together. Okay, 2 more makes the dream work. I guess all 3 of us are doing it. All right, that works. All 3 of us are bringing it along in our very crazy, chaotic manner. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Vito, wasn't there like a squeaky in this? Did you take out the squeaky? You took the squeaky out. There used to be a squeaky in this little White Castle thing, and it's no longer a squeaky. He murked this bitch. Oh my god. Is that your dog? I'm Uncle. So, but my dog's being dog sat by my brother right now. That's like across town. Mostly just because the space here for 3 of them is a little too small. But at least for right now, like still got his older siblings. Because my dog is the second litter of the same parents as these dogs are. What happened just now? They're playing with a chew toy that used to have a squeaker in it, and then the squeaky got ripped out because Vito was just like, oh, hell no. Think what should be cool in the prime. Bill and Drum dead, they should retire. Yeah, I'm still going to check them out. I'm going by. Well, here, let me help you out then. Because you've been nothing more than a nuisance. Don't let the door hit you on the asshole on your way out there, buddy. And also, this ain't a goddamn airport terminal. I don't think you need to announce nothing. You can just go. Like, it doesn't have to, like, you don't, it's like, flight might edits with a ZS. Departs. It's like, departs at, like, 8:54 on timestamp. Not Eric Nargan. No, for real, though. It's like, dude, this ain't a fucking airport terminal. You don't have to announce your shit. Unless they're chill like that, then it's like, alright, cool. It's like, alright, you're cool as fuck. Have a good one. Like, at that point, I don't give a fuck. But, like, it was like, yeah, I'm just dumb fuck. I'm like, well, this ain't an airport terminal. Like, shut up. It's like, what the fuck? Like, some people just, like, treat it way too seriously with certain shit, man. In the Southeast U.S., nope. The exact opposite. Well, yeah, Walter White over here, pretty much, yeah. The Pacific Northwest and Cascadia. That was really good. Sounds different than Perp, but still works really well with their music. Nice. I mean, like, I imagine, like, they wouldn't have him around, especially as, like, a touring drummer, if he didn't have, like, his own way of, performing with Rush to kind of have its own sound, like, while still kind of holding tribute to, like, some of the original sound style from before, too. Sheila Mao. Oh, wait, what? Hey, yo! Okay. Dude, women drummers are not really that known. Hell yeah. Okay, fuck yeah. Dude, watch her like career explode because it's like, yeah, I used to drum for Rush. Dude, you know so many bands are gonna be like, yo, can we pick her up? Like, actually though. New Rush music, lol. Oh my god, dude, what if Getty honestly likes her so much as a drummer they at least have one more album and do another tour? Oh my god. Don't tease me, man. Don't do that to me. Oh, dude, her career's already been good. She used to tour with Jeff Beck before he died. Oh, so she's already been, been okay. I just didn't know anything about her to the point where I intentionally misgendered her. But hey, fuck yeah, dude. That's cool shit. Wouldn't even watch them if it's old. I mean, I would just on this virtue of like the opening bands are like up and coming, do in a lot of ways usually, and it's good to support them too, and try to get their shit and stuff. And at least for young bucks like me, it gives us a chance to at least, say, hey, yeah, we saw them. Oh, Doggles got Papa back. Are you gonna Dead Kennedy show at Roseland? Wait, Dead Kennedys are touring to Portland? Yeah, I'll go. Wait, what? When does that happen? Well, I don't know. Like, when is it happening? If it's like short notice, I'd be like, oh fuck. But if I don't know, what's the date? Because I already realized that at least with the Volume Bomb block party that's going on the 22nd, I'm probably gonna call out that day, or just say I got a family emergency and just like hang out over there until like 7 and show up at like 8 or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, be like, hey, I got an emergency I need to take care of, and I probably ain't gonna be able to get to work until like 8. It's a family thing. My mom's in the hospital or something. Just say some shit like that. And they'll have to at least accept that and deal with it. So then I can at least excuse some of it and say it was like the day before, or not the day before, but like over the weekend or something like that. I don't fucking know. I can figure it out. Because I want to at least try to go to that, because I know if you show up like in the first hour, instead of tickets being like $20, it's like 15 or like $12 or something like that. They have like a little discount for like the first hour. I just took that vacation at work that Saturday. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you for not trying to go. Joe has nothing to do with them, but it's been using that name for 30 years. It's October 7th. Fuck. I'll see if I could try. Anyway, but what do you mean by like Joe's using the Dead Kennedy's name? Because he has his own like stuff that he does. Like Joe Biafra and the Guantanamo Bay School of Medicine and shit. I mean, he kind of does his own thing for right now, for the most part. It's like tail's different, ponytail. Well, no, it's just my shit all slicked back and then this. That's just what it is there, buddy. Let's get that one all song. There we go. That Kennedy took the wrong Kennedy. At least the other ain't taking the goddamn RFK Kennedy. Barely notice me, and it sounds like a goddamn fucking Fallout Ghoul with her ass. Dude, RFK literally just sounds like a ghoul with like a constant stuttering Tourette's or some shit, bro. Like a Fallout ghoul. Like he literally just sounds like that, but with like a perpetual, like weird, like Tourette stutter. Like he just does that all the fucking time. And I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck, that is over some medical shit or whatever the fuck. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit. He's doing.
Let's go. Let's go, AI. Fuck yeah. Got the title, took a picture of it. I gotta have no problem registering the car. The dude was right. Darwin's like, bro, you don't have to worry because he never put his name on any of the documents. So it looks like his friend sold the car to me. There was no title jumping.
Yeah.
That's good. That is the biggest.
Yeah.
And then I could sell the Matrix to cover the cost of the registration.
Yep. There you go.
And then it's unlikely to get the car back intact. But it could be 2 weeks, could be a month.
And also, maybe it might not be intact. Who knows? Like, you never know.
No, well, the thing is, because it's a dude walking on the street, not a person who scoped it out, broke the window, and got into it.
Sure.
Those are the people who know chop shops. A dude's walking down Powell is a dude who's like a walker or a
opportunist kind of guy, yeah.
They literally, like, I was talking to a dude at the bar, and he was like, dog, I've literally walked past cars where there's no one in it, and the car was running. It's like, shit, I could steal this car, but he's like, I'm not that kind of guy. I have done that too. Have you not walked past a car that was running and you could get into it and steal it? Because I've done, but I'm not going to steal it, but that's happened.
Well, sure. I'll be like, I literally think in my mind. Well, yeah, because, I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with the idea of, like, in the hypothetical, like, if I was just like, quote, that guy, and I just want to be, like, a rebel without a cause, fuck it, YOLO.
Steal this car.
Yeah. I mean,
so it could be a dude's just taking
it happens all the time in front of my work, bro.
It could be, one, the likelihood that AI said, dude's either going to take it for a joyride or he's going to drive it till there's no gas in it left. Either way, he's probably going to drive it and park it somewhere obscure.
Yeah.
Which means it's going to take longer for somebody to notice and report it.
For sure.
So, like it said, you're most likely not getting it back for 2 weeks is what it said. That was the estimate the AI gave me. Like, you probably won't get it back for like,
well, I mean,
you need to treat it as if the car's gone for now. The car's gone for now. That's
well, no matter what, yes. But also I want to, be like going, like, especially this when it comes to like confirming sources about like, is it really truly this?
Well, I talked to a police officer tonight.
Yeah.
Not just dispatch. They called me. They had an officer assigned to my case. I have the case number and everything.
Actually, I also wanted to ask because I know with the Portland subreddit, people will legit.
I know. I had somebody at the bar tell me. I'm talking to
They're
AI.
probably on that subreddit too.
I'm talking to the AI. I'm like, I need you to help me with subreddit and Facebook pages that I need to go to and assign my car to it.
I have a subreddit or a Reddit account.
I have a Reddit account.
Oh, why aren't we following each other, by the way?
I don't use Reddit very often.
Fair. And I lurk on there.
Dude, I get literally
I just peruse it a lot. But
I only use Reddit for when I need to go to Reddit to answer a question, and I don't need to sign in to get my question answered.
Well, yeah.
So I just don't ever sign in. It's just an extra step that I don't need to do.
Sure, that's fair. But yeah, like, I mean, because if anything, I can also because I was gonna say
more people, more than one person.
Yeah, because I could be like, hey, my friend, had his car stolen, his case number and the title on like the Portland subreddit, and then be like the details.
I don't have the title. Remember, it's
the case number.
I have the case number.
Yeah, but then also like the license plate, and then like
I shouldn't give out my case number. People control and call and be like, I have case number, blah blah blah, and then that makes.
Well, people do it all the time on that.
They give out case number.
Yeah, they will. Well, actually, it's a rule on the Portland subreddit where it's like if you have like something cool stolen and you think people around Portland on that
more
Reddit.
About it than I do.
Yeah, like they do at least.
Why are you using this one?
Oh,
because the other one's too loud.
Well, when it was really hot in the last few, the other day or two, having both of them kind of more of a whole circulation kind of helped a little better when they were both on low. Right now, I just have that on low and then just that off, But
the AI's like, you need to prioritize sleep. And I'm like, you fucking stupid. I got other work to do tonight.
Well,
I gotta fucking do some subreddit shit, some Facebook. Like, I'm gonna shower and try to like take care of my body. There's no way I'm sleeping tonight. I had ADHD, hypervigilance disorder, bro.
Yeah, you got your own shit.
I went right back to like my brother's trying to shoot me mode. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, that's not gonna happen. I am not.
Well, I will say this much.
I'm gonna be literally sitting there waiting for like 7 a.m. Get up, shower again, to give my body the
a little stimulus.
When stimulus, and also you heat up your body temperature.
Yeah.
So the blood's flowing. And then I'm going to be at DEQ right at 8 a.m.
Oh, speaking of, by the way, to probably help with you, I did bring some food back. I
do need some help. I've got to move the hood that I'm selling for junk, the old hood.
Yeah.
I need to move that out of my car. There's no way I can drive. It's in the hatchback.
Yeah.
We're going to have to move that and put it in the house somewhere for now.
We'll figure it out.
Because literally, it's like all the seats are
scrunched. Like,
I can't fit in the car.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
the other shit is fine in the bag.
We'll figure it out.
Like the other shit.
We'll figure it out tonight.
Shit, that's fine to be in the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're near like done streaming or something, let's get that out of there.
For sure.
I can pull up the car into my spot.
And like I said, I mean, I'm actually kind of glad I got off a little early because I wasn't really trying.
Dude, I got off early as fuck, dude, and I was like, bro, I didn't make enough money today, even though I made. Like, I probably had better tips than anyone today, to be honest. I got okay tips.
Dude, so fucked.
Not a lot of deliveries today. It was just slow. But I got good tips. I got like 6, 7. I got an 8. I got like a 5. I only had like $1, $2 tip. And everybody tipped me. You know what I mean? Like, but it still was only like $40. Yeah. And that's like I'm expecting 80 to 100 every night. So I'm like, okay, I got extra time. Let me Grubhub. And I got a $19 order to Chipotle. Like, damn, that's easy. And then Grubhub said that the order was ready. And then I come into Chipotle.
Well, you should never really trust that because he didn't do something. There'll be a lot of people be like, hey, I think
I know, bro. I get it, but Jesus, bro. I'm literally like, I trust it. And then I'm like, I'm just going to pull my car up right to the curb. They didn't even put it in a parking spot. I pulled right up to the fucking curb of the fucking Wingstop. Put my caution lights on. I put the caution lights on, which notifies people I'm not in the car. Bruh. 3 to 5 minutes. They made it quick.
Well,
I only sat there for a little bit. No, when they tell me it's gonna be a while, I've had this happen. I go right back to my car. And I just sit there and wait. This time I was like, oh, they're gonna make this right now. It's gonna be quick. Because they can just
probably in the middle of making it too, probably.
No, it doesn't take any time. They whipped it up.
Sure, I understand, but it's not bad to at least,
Brother, I literally was at the bar telling, I was literally telling myself and others, this is what I call tuition. These are the life lessons you have to pay money. Literally, I have to pay money to learn this lesson. That when I have to learn how to work on a car and fix its like coolant system, now I understand how coolant systems work. But I had to buy the parts, take the time. You know what I mean? It's literally like a learning, like you go to go to school for it. Like you literally are going to school to learn this one task, and you have to pay money to do it. You know what I mean? Like This is literally never leave your car on when you're not in the fucking car. Like,
no, seriously, yeah. Like, cause I mean, I don't want to victim blame, but it's like, man, like,
or
especially
if
downtown.
My homie's in the car. That's another thing. I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna leave it running.
Well, yeah, like when I'm in there while you're going to the store, because there's obviously yes.
One of the other reasons though is because you know that my ignition's going out, so the less I have to turn the car off and on, the better right now. That's another why I want to leave the car running, because eventually my starter is going to die, and I'll have to replace it. So I'm trying to leave the car on as much as I can without having to turn it off and then back on. Because there's times where you've heard it like, it didn't want to fucking turn on. You know what I'm saying? It took me a couple, you've heard it where it goes,
only like one time, honestly.
But you remember when,
it had like a little, and you're like, whoa.
That's literally like the gears grinding.
Yeah,
the shit's not lining up. The motor,
right, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
So that's another reason why I do that.
Well, I mean...
hence why I buy a more reliable car. But also, here's the other devil's activity. If I would have bought a more reliable car, did that, more expensive, car would have got stolen. But at the same time, I wouldn't have had to do that because the car's starter isn't going out. But at the same time, I had money for 2 cars. If I would have bought a car for $3,000, I'd just have the one car and be out no car, and then I'd be fucked.
Right.
So it's like, you see what I mean? Double-edged sword anyway. This way is actually probably best because I'm more than likely going to get my car back intact. The likelihood is pretty high. And I have another car to use for fucking work.
Yeah. So I mean,
The
regardless.
only thing I'm really worried about now that I know the title's good, it's just $380 is what it's going to cost me, which sucks.
Yeah.
But I can sell the Matrix for at least $200, so that's not that bad. Go back to work the same day, I've made it all back in a single day.
Mm.
What I'm worried about is what's my insurance going to say?
Yeah.
Because car never got hit, car hasn't been destroyed, so my insurance shouldn't go up. But because am I gonna have to insure both vehicles till they find? See what I mean? I can't just uninsure it because it needs to be insured in case somebody crashes it.
And then it's recovered, and that's
Or he crashes it into someone and they hurt the person, and now that's why I had to report. I was looking up online why I needed to talk to their insurance right away is because if they crash into somebody and hurt them, if I didn't report the car stolen, now I'm liable to be sued.
Yeah.
So
which you
now
already at least got that clear
they
because
know
they did the police report.
But I have to have insurance on it still, probably.
So I would say just leave it on for now.
But then I have to pay for insurance for 2 fucking cars, inevitably, even if the car's like that doesn't make sense. No, because if the car's stolen and I never get it back, why should I have to pay insurance inevitably forever? That's no. I think they're gonna allow me to just not have it insured, or have like that where it's parked, $5 insurance, like they told me I can do.
Sure. Yeah.
That makes no sense. Car's stolen, I never get it back. I have to pay for the car's insurance forever. That makes no fucking sense.
I mean, obviously, to a degree, where it's like, you know, like at least in that period
I could cancel
of
my whole policy maybe, and then I could just start with a new company with a new car.
Sure.
There's options.
I'm just saying, like, you know, because
I'm gonna talk to.
I can understand,
I'm gonna Google it. Figure out what's gonna happen.
Because I can at least understand to a certain degree of like, yeah, like the first week I want like. Or at least, you know, the first like month-ish, like that week to 1 month period, you know. But like even then, it's like I know, but even at a certain point, it's like if it ain't recovering within that first week or two, it's like it's in a way you might as well treat it like a lost cause, right? Like
no, you have to do it right now. Car is gone for now. Might get it back. More than likely will, but just treat it like it's just gone.
I mean, I don't know what insurance is about. Just maybe when you call. Okay, well, I'll call them and maybe try to.
I already talked to them.
And what do they say about it?
They said that they've given me like a case number and stuff, and I can talk to them more about it later, kind of thing.
So I got basically they're reviewing it.
I made a clip. I have the fucking dudes that work the technical center people. I didn't get my agent.
Well, yeah, I mean, but at least that is now on a file.
I'm gonna look it up online. Online, there should be information.
I'd say at least, you know, one of obviously I'm sure you're already gonna do it, but at least one of the things tomorrow is at least call them up because you already have at least a case file now.
I'm not just streaming and stuff, but it would make me feel better if we could just get that fucking hood out the car. I'm gonna pull it up. We could just get that out the way.
Honestly, yeah. Well, I mean,
because bro, when you're in a few hours, we're both going to be more tired.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to whip it up, and
you know what I'm saying, it'll be a bitch to do in a few hours. We'll be like,
well, you need to get to town. Well,
I already got the time.
Okay, well, yeah. So you just whip it around over here and just pop back up, and yeah, I'll just do it real quick. Fuck it. Joe for that Canadians. I know. Two has been made me since your left and username. I hate MSK, but DKs. I want to East Think Live. Well, I know they're not. They're definitely not going to be. Still be fun to check out though, but I'm not in any impression they're going to be the same at all. I wouldn't even watch Minnesota United with Danzig. It wouldn't be the same. That's funny. It's like a sit-in chair concert. Well, yeah, I'm probably going to be in a stadium kind of scenario where I'm, you know, standing / you know, sitting where I'm at, but I've done that a lot with mini shows before, so I mean, it's not the most ideal in my opinion, but I don't choose the venue. Goodness, I saved my car insurance. Got bad news. Good news. I mean, honestly, yeah. Dude, poor Logan, man. Like, he's been going for some shit. His car being jacked or tonight and stuff, man. I even told, like, he even said it's like there's tuition of experience stuff. I didn't even have to really say it. It's like, because I'm like, bro, I was trying to at least question me, like, why though, you know? And I get it. I understand his mindset about it, but I'm just like, well, man, that's why you don't do that. Like, legit. Like, even in my principle, in my mind, I'd be like, all right, I can have my caution lights on. I'm just turning it off. I have my keys with me. You know, it'll be unlocked or whatever. But no big deal. Like, we'll be in and out regardless. But even with the idea knowing that, yeah, maybe the start is going to get a little bit more fucked from that, like, I'd rather that than to be jacked. But either way, you know, it is what it is. It's literally out of your control kind of situation. You have to just adapt accordingly. Gotta do what you gotta do at the end of the day, right? I will say, he's pretty much taking literally like every right step to try to like, you know, deal with the situation. So it's not even really that big of a deal. Granted the circumstances. I just realized I did not have all messages on either. There we go. Here we go. Oh, that felt pretty good. Oh. Oh, yeah, that felt good. Why'd you say that, Robert? Because I can. I am in your basement. Joke's on you, I don't have a basement. I have you in here, though. You're locked in on this bitch right here. It's a gate with a gate into the fourth dimensional portal. It's like a Pokeball, but in a wall. Oh, fuck, Feast. I keep saying this every goddamn time, I swear, but, like, I've been meaning to at least ask you about some more deets about, like, this coming trip, you know, for the DFF meetup, because next paycheck or the paycheck after that, I mean, are you getting a VIP tick? You know, because I want to know that, too, because that is going to kind of confirm if I do or not. I'm not even going to lie. I'm trying to figure that out, because I want to... Because weirdly enough, the VIP tickets are literally only like $20 difference, despite how expensive these tickets are. I'm just like, oh, you got VIP shit. Okay, so I definitely need to too, because it'll be a little bit of a bummer if I'm just sitting there outside while you all go in. Like, nah, I gotta get a VIP. Fuck. No, I'm going, bro. I mean, I'm guaranteeing my trip for Montana to see my niece. I'm getting that ticket for sure for the flight and everything, and talk to my sister more about that. I'm probably going to be going seeing Rush as well, you know, in Seattle instead of Vancouver. But this is literally the one other trip, because I was wanting to go to Vancouver to see Rush, but it actually would be cheaper to see him in Seattle, honestly. So, and that will be literally the day before I go to my show, you know, to or not the show, but to go see, you know, my sister and my niece, you know, out in Montana.
Right?
Yeah, just talking to Phoebe because she popped in.
Hey, what's up, Phoebe?
Coming on a train, fuck yeah. Here, enjoy some damage. Just tuning in, yeah. Accidentally turned off my phone for a
I
second.
literally only have like 4.5 hours till I gotta get ready to go.
I know. I accidentally did.
Why would I?
Trans people represent some of the most robust spiritual leadership alive.
I see the hatred in your face, it's just a lack of faith. God made me in the image, I can show you how to pray. Pray, pray, the word is not the faith. Deep roots so long ago, straight away. You ain't the shit I wrote my soul, cause you ain't on your own, motherfucker. The police hold me for that in a club. You never know, too late influence, and confusion is a myriad. Disassociated, so info they really mad. No concerning cases, all just layers, pillar that. Hands up if your ancestors answer you like where they at. They put all my mind on payroll, but they price too high. The universal data, we got caught in the lie. We invented baby because we wanna play God. We got faith in the word because the meal is too hard. Now the evil's too easy. 3 more degrees and we won't be able to eat. 2 centuries to destroy the garden of Eden. 1 people separate, never make no sense of me. 0 fuck given if you wanna call me he. Cause I'm
Damage's song is still playing when I came back. Hell yeah. That was actually pretty easy peasy. All right. Well, now we're back.
Trans people represent some of the most robust.
We're going ever in October to see Billy Strings. Cool.
No, there's only 2 people I really am embarrassed by. Now I'm going to talk about this. Whitney
Whitney.
and my dad. Because my mom and Robert tried to be like, oh, it's stupid you did that. I'm like, well, you're all the ones that told me to put all my money into one car. Now I have a backup car, so fuck you. I was right in the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
At least you got that with
yeah.
them.
So, but like Whitney, she's not gonna like. She's gonna feel sorry for me, but I still feel embarrassed because it makes me. She's not gonna look at it that way, but it subconscious like, oh, dude, are you really reliable? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
she can't say that because I already helped her for car shit.
but at the same time, it's like this literally was just like a
Oh, is
fucking
his job?
circumstance.
Is his job stable?
It's literally
Is his
just a
job
fucking
stable? Like-
circumstance of like chaos was just arrived
Well-
and fuck you up and you
Well,
got shit. You know,
honestly,
like
she
you
can't
got-
say that because I have a second backup car. So my job, like,
So
I
yeah,
plan
yeah,
accordingly.
like you
I'm
literally
actually-
could say like I already have a
So it's
backup
just,
car,
it's literally just my dad.
but you can still say the same
But
thing.
then my dad actually, because he's a cop, he'll probably be like, damn, son, that happened to you? I know all the statistics. He's like, yeah, you shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that, but damn.
I mean, which that's why I was kind of questioning about, like, I mean, why?
He's
you
probably
know,
going to be the
but,
one
like,
that's going to be the most difficult, but at first, and then the end, he'll be like, here's what you do.
For sure, yeah. Well, that's what dads can be like.
No,
you know?
he's a cop. He literally.
I know. Well, it's even more so with him because of that.
It's a
circumstance.
double-edged
Yes.
sword with him. He'll be very helpful, but also like,
sword situation.
he'll be like, damn, you're stupid.
I'm breaking with games.
He's literally gonna go red form.
situation.
He's gonna be Red Foreman, like, dumbass. All right, I'll fix it.
I mean, yeah, kind of. So
Worst
that's
case
literally,
scenario,
no, it's not. What are you talking about? What?
worst case scenario, 2 dog, which I have money saved. I have $2,000 on me now. That's not as bad as it once was.
Nice.
Say I did have to get another car. I could. Robert and my dad both have told me if anything happens, we'll loan you money. And then no interest on it. They'll just loan it to me, and they just want me to pay them back something every month. So they know I have a job that I could do that.
Yeah.
I just have to have the capital, meaning a car,
Yeah.
the means of production.
The means of production. This is why the workers should own all their means, folks.
I have the means of productions to, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, but I don't, this car I'm pretty sure is fine. I mean, shit.
I mean,
I
you
kinda
really
wanna
have been
take it
more
on-
weirdly impressed with it more than ride it because you're like,
Hey,
oh,
hey,
actually,
when
it's
you're
like,
done streaming, I'll take you and show you what I'm talking about. That tire doesn't whoop, 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 whoop anymore.
I believe it, yeah.
It does a teeny bit, but only at like 55, 60 miles an hour, and that could be not the tire. That could just be anything.
Yeah, well, and maybe
When
to
you
a
get
slight
that
degree,
fast-
just because it's like, you know, the slightest little bit of that, you know, maybe when you're slower, it's not noticeable, but when you're
Well,
going
now,
so fast,
if it's well, over
because
time,
of the
it's-
RPMs,
well,
you know, the
over
rotations
time,
per,
So stop, bro. It's flattened because it sat so long.
yes,
Probably
that's what I'm
tilted,
saying.
Sat like.
Well,
on
that's
it,
what I'm
so-
saying, because with certain
The
amount of
more I drive it,
RPMs,
but the more
there's
I-
a certain level
well,
where the
if it-
flatness,
It's more because it's going faster and faster.
hence
It's rotating.
RPMs, rotations per minute.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
So that's why it's doing that.
I'm
because
agreeing
it's
with you.
hitting the spot more.
I know,
often.
I'm agreeing with you,
The
yes.
spot should level out the more I drive it.
Yes,
It
like,
shall
you know,
rotate.
eventually over time, like, it will correct itself. In fact, it ultimately
So
is the case.
I still have a bad
yeah.
throwout bearing, and all that's going to do is drain the clutch. So the clutch's life will be less.
Shortened a little bit, but,
But
you know.
when I change the clutch, I can change the throwout bearing at the same time because they're right next to each other.
Yeah.
So the car is totally drivable for a while. You felt the clutch. You've seen me. The
Yeah.
clutch is in good condition. But I know the throwout bearing is bad because that's literally the sound it makes. And it's an idle. It's like. It's literally in that spot by the clutch. Everybody I've talked to online, everything is like that. That's throwout bearing. Robert, my mom's boyfriend, his Miata does the same exact shit. It's the same. It's throwout bearing. And he's like, there's no reason to change it until the clutch dies. He's literally,
Yeah.
car's fine. Literally no reason to change the throwout bearing until you have to.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, so I have a drivable car. I'm gonna get it registered.
Do all that, and
I'm sure that it'll pass DEQ because it's a high.
yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, like, it's not a fucking truck that's a gas guzzler. The
No.
DEQ is the Department of Environmental,
Oh, qualification or
Qualification
whatever.
or some
fuck,
shit.
Yeah.
so it'll pass emissions
Yeah.
because it's meant to be a low emission, high gas mileage car.
Yeah.
It's actually going to get better in gas mileage than the sedan. It's more aerodynamic and it's
Yeah.
a clutch. So I could be getting more like 40-ish on highway instead of 35. And then city will be more like 28 rather than 25. So,
Yeah.
And it's lower miles. 140-ish thousand rather than 210,000.
Right.
That's 70,000 less miles on the car. And it's a clutch, so it lasts longer. So all I've done is lost a fucking like $1,000 car.
Yeah. 800 fell.
Yeah, pretty much I lost the car. I didn't lose my job or my life. And I'll probably get the car back. It's a setback, but
It for sure is.
but it could be a temporary setback.
Yeah.
And all likelihood, it says I will get the car back.
You just have to kind of keep active with the case and just fingers crossed that, you know, sooner the better, right?
I asked the cop because online it said to check in with the tow truck fucking whatever circuit in Portland.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, dude, legally they have to report it to us.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you have to worry about
Because they
that.
probably will look it up and realize it's a hot car.
Yeah,
then
they
retire.
already have it.
It's mandatory
Yeah,
for them.
It's mandatory. They have to have it. All the stolen
It's like
vehicles
being a
go to
mandatory reporter, basically, yeah.
It's not that. It's the police literally are like, they have the ability to force it into the tow truck system.
Well, yeah, like,
That
hence
this
what I
car's-
mean. It's like basically
VIN
saying
number
they
is
have to be a
stolen.
man. Yeah, it's like, oh, this is all we call in because we're mandatory reporters because it's literally
Yeah.
actively a hot vehicle.
They know
We
it because
report
the police
Exact-
force
yes.
it to be in their system.
Yes.
So he's like, you don't have to worry
That's a
about
good
that.
thing. Yeah, which is good. So,
The thing is, also online, it said these people could have taken a joyride to fucking Washington, too. They could have drove out of state because it's so close.
sure.
Which would mean they are also going to have the database. It's just going to take longer to find.
Sure,
Because
yeah.
they have to find it and then figure out who it belongs to,
Mhm.
what police report, and then they have to tell Portland Bureau it's been found, and then they have to tell me, and then I have to drive all the way where it's at,
And then recover it.
and more than likely I won't be able to get there in time before it gets towed. And
Yeah.
then I have to pay the impound fee,
Oh my god.
which means I can't wait multiple days because every day it's impounded, it goes
It gets
up.
up with the fees. Yep.
So,
Because they're basically,
Portland-
it's like a mandatory rent fee, basically.
so I talked to the police. He said, I told him, like, I have AAA, I have another vehicle. He's like, if we called you and we found it, are you going to be able to pick up the phone right away? I'm like, yes. He's like, if you can't, I need one other number to call. I gave him your number. If you ever see a private or like something weird number, pick that shit up. Even if you're at work, pick that shit up. Okay? Pick it up. Because it might be them because they couldn't get
I'll
a
keep
hold
that
of
in
me.
mind.
Yeah.
You know, I usually don't pick up phone calls unless I know it.
I
but
thought it'd be better to call you because you are
I'm
awake
gonna
at-
and also
you're awake
I know
at
the
different
vehicle
times.
and also
My mom, she's what? Only awake for so many hours
Yeah,
in a day.
yeah.
And what's she gonna do?
Yeah, because if anything, I can also record the conversation, and then I can forward that and be like, "Hey, you know, here's all the details. Here's what I was talking. You know, everything. You can listen to it and blah blah blah."
If
You
they
know,
call my mom at 10 or 11 p.m., she is
she ain't not. Yeah, she'll be asleep.
She takes medication. It
Yeah.
literally knocks her the
And
fuck
around
out.
between 10 and 11, if I'm at work, I'm usually
You-
taking my last break around that
Say
time.
they called you when you're asleep. There's a chance you might like, what the fuck? Somebody calling me. My mom knows she's
Worst case
medicated.
scenario, I can call back too. It'll be like,
You
"Oh,
can't.
what the fuck
You
is?"
can't with the prep. No, you can't.
Oh, you
you
can't,
just have
okay.
to pick up the number. You have to just pick it up.
All right. Well, like I said, I'll keep that in mind. So even if I wake, I'll be like, "What the hell?" Someone call me, and I'll be like, "I'll just answer
I mean,
it
it's
just,
more
just in
likely.
case."
It's more likely you wake up than my mom, who's on medication,
Yeah,
and knocks her
I
the
know.
fuck out.
Well, I'm
you
just
know?
saying because like I do get like weird spam call bullshit, you know. So
You have your phone on you all the time. My mom
Yeah.
literally will just leave.
even
her.
when I'm like,
My-
waking up, my phone's
I'll
like
call my
right here
mom
or
3
like somewhere in my
times. I will
vicinity.
call my mom 3 times in a day, and then she'll text me the next day. She's like, "Oh, I saw you called. I left my phone in my room the whole time. I'm sorry." I'm like, this is some boomer shit. You know what I mean? Like, your phone should always be on you. Like nowadays, it's like the
It's
most.
weirdly
It's
kind of
literally
a
like the most
necessity.
useful fucking tool.
It really legitimately is kind of a necessity to a certain
Because
degree.
it's the most useful tool you could have.
It's also why I'm kind of an advocate for like nationalizing like teleservices when it comes to like phones and shit. Like, and might as well, you know, like because like it really at the bare minimal, that's what everyone should have a bare minimal access to when it comes to things like
These fucking
jobs and
homeless
shit.
fucking-
You know,
These welfare homeless fucks, they fucking get a free phone for like 2-3 months, and then I have to deliver to them, and then I can't deliver to them because they didn't pay their phone bill. Might as well just fucking, like you said, not just if you're gonna
well,
pay
not just for them, but for
No,
all of us.
I know,
you know
but
what I
if
mean?
you're gonna pay for it for just pay it. Just fucking pay it. So
And
we
plus,
can,
you know, let's say
how they
like,
gonna get
when
a
it comes
job?
to, like,
How they gonna get a job when they don't have a phone?
well,
Like,
well, to the
stupid
broader point
government.
though, it's just like, dude, I mean, it would literally be so cheap on taxes, you know, to literally just nationalize something like that. It's not like healthcare or other shit. It's literally like, oh, basically we nationalize the services like and shit, you know, like Metro,
You
AT&T,
don't
etc.
have to give them data. You could give them at least coverage, though.
Well, that's what I mean. Like
Like,
you can
you
literally be
always
like,
have to be
hey,
able to call
we
and
as
text
a government will, you know, basically
Data's more
as a,
expensive.
I know, but hold on. Like, so my idea is like, you know, obviously you can literally upgrade if you want as a citizen and
Also,
have every
Wi-Fi.
month.
You don't need data. You could literally just have coverage and then be able to connect to Wi-Fi.
Well, I will say
You know what I'm
also
saying?
there should be some baseline Wi-Fi everyone should have access to, which luckily that's not really that big of a deal. So I don't
It
think
isn't because you can find Wi-Fi.
businesses, you know, libraries, there's a lot of places that have
everywhere now.
Wi-Fi.
A cafe.
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
everywhere.
you know, so like I won't necessarily say for Wi-Fi, but at least when it comes to like phones and that basic service, yeah, everyone should have like a basic, you know, fundamental plan that they could just go in and be like, hey, you know, I just need a phone, so I, you know, for whatever especially just for communication, you know, trying to get a job, etc. I mean, maybe they can't print shit out or all this other stuff, but they can at least go on Google Docs and stuff now and then, like, you know, do shit there, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
everyone needs some bare minimal thing like that because being on the internet and online is fucked as it kind of is in a way because there's a lot of negatives, but it is a necessity and it is got.
I was gonna ask Whitney if she wants to go to the Muse concert next weekend. Now I'm just like, fuck all that. I'm just gonna have to kill myself tomorrow and then crash. Like
Damn.
that. It doesn't even matter. Nothing matters right now besides this car shit. Like,
I get you.
she's got our board meeting tomorrow. I might be like, "Hey, how'd your board meeting go?" And not even bring up my shit.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
She's like, "How?" If she asks me how I'm doing, I'm like, "Well, my car got stolen, but I'm handling it." She'll be like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "It's fine. I have other car. I'm gonna get the 90% likely to get it back."
It'll be, yeah. I mean, ultimately, despite the setbacks, I mean,
If I get it back, it'll be intact. Or, well, there's the thing: the interior might have stripped the speakers and the.
or they might have left weird shit or whatever the fuck. Who knows? I mean,
No.
they'd
They'd be
take
done.
out your radio and shit, or like
That's what I
that.
was about to say.
Yeah.
The radio and the speakers will probably be gone.
So you might, yeah, and they might see your door and be like, "Damn, you already got stripped," and
And then they see the speakers right there. But they see a speaker right there in the door.
Yeah, and they're like,
Kinda-
"Well, fuck it, you already got stripped once."
Yeah.
You know, yeah, there might be some shit like that. Who knows?
But there's nothing else they could take unless they take it to a chop shop, which
They're probably
they're
not going.
They're an amateur dude walking down the street. They're just a dude walking.
And I
down
guarantee
the
that
street.
probably won't be the case if they are some random opportunist dude. Just like,
I mean, anybody can take a speaker off. If you have a phone, you can figure that one out.
well, sure, yeah.
And
I
then
mean,
that don't have a VIN number on it. You can sell that to anybody.
yeah. It
The
just
radio
has the
sticks to the
serial
radio.
number of what that part is and what that is, and no one gives a fuck about that outside of being like, "Hey, I need this particular part." Well, here's the serial number to this. It confirms what you want. Here you go. You know, like
It's
no
good
one gives a
thing I
fuck
didn't
beyond that. You
have-
know.
Good thing I didn't have something more expensive in there. You know.
Oh, and also silver lining, I'm glad I got
you know
all my
what-
shit out of that bitch.
You know what would have been cool? Is if I had like a phone tracking app on my phone and I left my phone in the car.
Oh.
Then I'd find the motherfucker.
Oh yeah, because then we can, dude. You and I got stuff, dude. We could fuck them up. Oh, that
Too bad in a way.
hindsight
I had to bring my phone.
for your
For the
Grubhub.
Grubhub.
Yep. Mm-hmm. But hindsight's a fuck. But that's why you probably
that's
pop
the thing about
outside.
Android, you have to download that in. iPhones, it's already in it. Like it's already like.
Well, yeah, because they have like the Apple tracker thing, so you can
It's
get
already-
those and like.
No.
pop
The
them
phone
somewhere.
is one now.
I know
Nowadays,
that. I know that. But I'm also saying that, like, let's say you didn't have your phone, you know, in there, but you had like one of those little Apple tracker little things or whatever, and you stuck it somewhere on your, you know, car. You know, yeah. Then you could find it there because you can use the phone because you would have it. But that tracker, you can connect to be like, oh,
Dude, I
that's
don't know
where
why
it is.
Indeed's been giving me all these good jobs lately. It's just like, hey, based on your fucking background, here's a job you can do and be paid really good. I'm like, dude, I'm too exhausted to look for another job right now, dude. Like, fuck. And then if I do that, are they gonna be cool with me going back to school?
Well, I would say like, hey,
They got,
that's
like-
coming up,
But they
but
got this fucking job they want me to do where I basically teach people how to read over like telecommunicate, like fucking like what's it called?
oh, that
Zoom.
one should actually really be
Like teach people,
flexible
I
and
teach
like.
them English type shit.
Well, that should be
Yeah.
flexible when it comes
Because I
to.
have my degree, they literally like
Yeah,
you can do this.
But I'm
And
saying
like,
something
oh,
like that
shit.
might generally be kind
Like
of.
$45 an hour job.
But I'm saying something like that
Oh.
might be flexible.
I know.
Just
I
like
mean, they're
online.
like, they'll carrot, ding-a-ling-a-ling, Logan, and I'm like, too tired to reach.
Maybe not right now, but I'd say like.
Right now is when the job's open.
mm.
And then that wasn't the only one. I got like 3 or 4
Well, I mean,
different
not
jobs.
right now in the
Why
sense
does
of
Indeed,
tonight,
when I'm on
but
Indeed, I'm like, I'm looking for a job. They're like, we ain't got shit for you, bro. And then
and then you got one, and now all of a sudden there's all sorts of fucking shit. It's
They're
like,
like,
what?
bro, we've seen your profile. This would be a great
like the
job
fuck.
for you.
I mean, I will say that, like, I mean, maybe not as like a way of like, you know, trying to take it, but like, end up be like, hey, yo, like, I want some
It's not
questions.
just that I need to have the flexibility to do school, bro. That's what we're
Ask questions about that with them
They're
before
great.
you
No,
know
they
you
don't
commit.
want to hire somebody who's going back to school because then you're temporary.
But again, it might be flexible with like online
So one
slash
thing is good
video
about
call.
Domino's, they're cool with people going back to school. They're flexible, shit like that.
Yeah, well,
They assume that not everyone's going to do Domino's for 30 years. They
well,
assume
sure,
that shit.
yeah. It's hard to understand, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't hurt to ask questions and end them up, though, I suppose, but
Fuck, bro. So fuck.
that.
Everyone at the bar is like,
Yeah, fuck them asses. But hey, yeah, I mean, it's setbacks, but you'll be.
I'm like, not with my car. They're like, I hope he gets hit by a car. I'm like,
No.
no.
Not with mine.
No,
Hell
what are you
no.
saying?
What the fuck? Yeah, for real. I'll be like, no, I don't want them hit by a car. That'll be my car that they hit. Like, what the fuck? Like, no. Close the door, lock it. No.
My kiss.
Suck my kiss. Suck my soul whole. Dude, he's been my fucking friend since high school. Like, we can. And plus, he literally just has carjacked. I think he has every fucking right to talk about his bullshit right now. Okay, bro? Like, Jesus.
I'm literally in a really fuck right now.
Is that the guy who held you down last time? Well, yeah, what? Yeah, what? Like, when was I held down? Huh? What are you talking about? What?
More like I threw you in the river or some shit, dude.
When did that even happen? I don't ever. I think. Oh, yeah. Like there was that one, but there was no stream happening though. You just did it, just do like because you did kind of like a push you a little bit, and I'm like already halfway in, and I was about to go out, but you're like fuck you and just pushed me in anyway, and I'm like what the fuck? All right, we're being silly, irascible boys, but you know. But that wasn't a stream thing. That was just us being just bros, you know, on the river thing. Remember you were screaming, help, it hurts? No. What? It's got, but I don't want to hear it. Work on his masters for 2 years and yapping. Well, Jesus. Y'all like dude, there's something about like Logan where literally there's like a weird 50-50 and there's no in between about you. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, there's literally like no in between. It's either people like you and they call you like no, hold on, no, it's either that or they're like you're cool as fuck, or they're like he's a yapping fuck, he needs to shut up and go away or something. Like it's literally it's literally no, there's like no in between. There's literally no in between. There's no like.
It's my fucking house. They can leave. What the fuck?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm the observer when it comes to the chat. But I'm also defending you anyway, being like, yo, we're roommates and homies. Like we can chat and yap all we want. Like.
No, you don't have to do what you want. It's at home.
I mean. It's not even just that, but also like, yeah, I'll pop in and say what's up. Maybe if, arguably, it might be even better if y'all participate in the conversation, because then maybe in a weird way it might add to something a little bit instead of just some random other stuff. Just saying. Does he actually read our comment? Oh yeah, I actually do. Like, why are you so butthurt about it? You fucking weird little like sea salt pussy ass little fuck.
If I get mad, it's because I'm trying to communicate with my roommate about business on there, and I can't call you.
Well, no, I know that was a little weird, dude. Even I was kind of like, "What the fuck is going on?" I thought it was on my end, but then when you respond back, I was like, "Oh, thank God it wasn't." Metro's just being weird.
No, I'm talking about when I'm on your stream.
But no, I'm defending that too because, like, yo, we were talking, we're having a conversation about some shit that happened with you. Then that's more important. That yeah, like, what do you want?
I will be on the stream commenting, and you won't see my comments sometimes. I'm like, motherfucker, look at your fucking comments. I'm trying to talk business. Like I actually have something I need to talk to you about. So fuck them. They can leave. I'm actually trying to deal with life over here. I'm like, bro, we need to talk about this. Something happened. Like, I can't get a hold of you on your actual phone. So I come to this space to talk to you.
Well, I mean, look, I will say, like, I know a lot of the times it really is friendly because I'm already mid like combo and mid rant about.
Yeah, you
I
do be
think-
rant. You have your
I
rant.
have like a yeah.
You
What the
put a
hell?
microphone up to it. I don't know why, but
Doggo ASMR.
that just makes me happy. It's a little wiener dog.
But honestly, like, isn't that the same thing with these dogs when we hear them going?
The wiener dog's funnier.
Well, sure. I'm not saying about the funniness. This YouTube guy needs to go to jail. Oh my, what?
You need to go to fucking Libya where the slave market.
You know what? I'm just gonna put you in a timeout in your own little jail. How about that? Oh wait, wrong guy. Fuck, I hit the wrong dude. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I hit the wrong guy. Fuck. You know what? Just for extra memes, the other dude's getting timed out for longer now. Oh my god, I did not even mean. That was a sidewind, unintentional, like, stray, dude. I'm so sorry. That was a fucking stray. That was totally my bad, bro. I didn't even see what you said, though. Like, Joe, you'd probably be quiet if you was smart. Okay, you know what? Okay, that actually kind of deserved it a little bit. And I have been to jail before, actually. So, your point? Advice? About what? Oh, I see it here. I just caught, and this dude that's been going around, like, sent family for a couple of weeks, and I literally had to quit my job because it turned green. I don't got advice for you, dude. In fact, also at the same time, why you telling God to bless me? You need to get right with God, bro. Like, the fuck? Nah, dude. Don't tell me to be, like, you know, going with the Lord or some shit. Like, you do that. The fuck? And what do you mean it's been spread within the family and now you got it? What does that imply? Fucking weirdo. The fuck? The fuck? You listen to the Lord. Nah. In fact, if Heaven's a country club, then I'll gladly be in hell instead. So, I ain't paying my goddamn dues to some old man's country club and shit. You know, being a fucking false proselytizer to, you know, what Christ actually preached.
You didn't know? Heaven's a gay bar in London.
Why'd you come to a gay bar? Oh, dude, you just, like, literally unlocked the song that I haven't heard in forever, dude. Since, like, high school, man. Like,
How would you feel? No, you would hate it. Yeah.
All these dogs are good. They're slaughtering the guts of their missile. Dude, they love it. Dude, it's insane. Actually, hold on. Yeah, look at all that flush. Look at all the viscera. Yeah, silly doggos. You got 4 people lol. Oh, come on. Don't be salty about it, man. I literally immediately was like, damn, you accidentally caught a stray. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Yo, good morning. Sup? Sup, gas? Couldn't eat everything at Old Man's Buffet and you'll be in hell. Cool. At least I get to hang out with the bad demon bitches that are all like, you know, gonna do BDSM, Tommy, mommy, demon stuff on me. Ooh woo. I'm gonna be pegged by like some hot, like demonic, like trainee demon bitch with a thick dick. You know, like it's fuck yeah, dude. Based. Like, don't tease me with a good time. Poison idea, but only going to quarantine. That's lame. I didn't mean to. I literally. Come on. Like I said, I didn't even mean to do that. I was literally a stray. That was an unintentional, like, stray shot. That's why I timed the other person out a little bit more because I was like, nah. Who's this dude here? I need to marry someone. No, you can just go away. Nah. I don't care if you're trolling or not. You're just gone. I literally can't time you out. What the fuck? No, in fact, not even time out. You're gone. You're just no. You're done. You're cooked. Bongs and thongs. Valid. Bongs and thongs and thongs and bongs are very, positive things to think about.
I gotta pay a $50 late fee for not registering it within 60 days.
Oh, damn.
That fucking sucks. It's gonna be $410.
Oof. That's a bit of a bummer. Damn.
Well, at least half is gonna get paid by the nation.
Barnaby Jones is from Portland. They're pretty cool. Barnaby Jones? Oh, yeah. I use my little Wi-Fi phone to check that out. What type of genre are they? While I wait for this Wi-Fi hotspot to connect itself. Poison Idea is actually very similar to the great New York hardcore band Sheer Terror. I'll definitely have to check that out too. Oh, I know this band. They made that song Kill the President like 10 months ago or some shit. They're from Portland? No way. I didn't know they're from Portland. What? Yeah, they're from Yeah, they're from Portland. What the fuck? I literally never knew that at all. Fuck yeah, dude. Cool. Yeah, let me look up Poison Idea. All these fucking notifications, get out of here. From Portland in 1980. Dude, this is a cool photo. The first photo on Wikipedia is literally just this. That's a cool fucking photo. I'm not even gonna lie. That's dope. And it's them performing in Germany in 2012. It says they're not active. 1980 to 93, 98 to 2017, and then 2018 to 2019. So they haven't been active pretty much post-COVID. Damn. Hopefully, maybe they say fucking and come back and do one more tour or something like that. Or maybe, I don't know. They probably might do like a little like mini, little like we're playing in Portland strictly kind of thing or something. I don't know. I'm going to keep up with that. It'd be kind of cool to check them out. I haven't heard of them before, but I'm going to listen. I got to support, the locals. They all weigh 300 pounds each. Oh, well, if they can still do their shit and perform, then, I won't besmirch it. I mean, like, there's been plenty of artists and, that have had many of health issues, but yet, despite that, will still be out there performing and trying to do their shit. You know what I mean? Like, because they at least try, they care about the music and the art and the love about it that comes into it, and they still try to put their best foot forward, even regardless, of their situations, right? And sometimes it can be kind of like, oof, why are you doing that? And sometimes it's like, hey, you still got it. Maybe not like you used to, because obviously you're not in your prime no more, but there's some shit there still. Like when I saw 6 Feet Under and seeing Chris Barnes, and shit, like, I've seen some stuff, from his, younger career and, I've heard of the music stuff, but I didn't realize, he really does still got those chops. In fact, arguably, in my opinion, strangely gotten a little better. Outside of certain things, instead of going kind of screeching, it goes more like, and I'm just like, okay, try not to do that. Let one of your backup vocalists or a guitarist do that or something, man. But it wasn't that often, so it wasn't even really that big of a deal. But I was just like, oh, you kind of lost that particular chop, but. I mean, because it literally sounds more like a dying pig more so than like a death metal screech, kind of shit. It's more like, I'm just like, you literally are sounding like a pig being gutted alive. Maybe that's the intent. I don't know, but it's luckily it wasn't that often. It was only a few bursts because I think you would try to do it and realize okay, I can't do that. And you just go back to going kind of shit. And I'm just like, all right. Because his growls and shit were pretty impeccable, though. He still had, his growling chops and all that shit. Just when you try to go, kind of up there, it just didn't work that well. After Just Will shows, I want to grow my mullet back out. He doesn't even really have a mullet with Jesse. He literally has kind of this frizzy ass not even in a bad way, literally mop hair. I guess it is mullet because the front of his hair is shorter than the back, but I don't qualify that as a mullet. That's just its own thing. I don't even know what to call it. Saw some cool ones there though. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people with mullets actually, funny enough. It is making a comeback, honestly, which, well, no one was asking. Hey, there are people out there that can rock a pretty decent one, but yeah, there are a lot of people out there that.
I overheard that the Dead Kennedys are coming.
In October, I think, or something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Whitney about that because it's right up her alley.
Well, yeah, I mean, because
Where are
I'm
they playing though?
well,
Where are they playing?
it's Roseland.
Oh fuck! She hates the Roseland.
Hmm.
She hates it because the sound quality there sucks, and she knows all about that shit. She's like, once you know, you can't unknow. And it just,
That's fair,
it just
'cause
pisses her off.
Uh,
And also, she's like, you can't drink in the crowd. You have to go upstairs to drink, and they have to sit down.
there's been some times where it's like
it
a
has to be
21 plus,
21 up. It has to be a completely 21 up show. But
which I think
I doubt
if it's a Dead Kennedys,
no.
I don't know the details. I just heard they're coming. I don't know anything about it. So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It probably might be 21 and up, and if that's the case, you can definitely have a alcohol in the venue. You know, not just upstairs. If it's all ages, yeah, you have to go upstairs for it. But I don't know. I just learned about that tonight, so I'll have to figure that one out a little bit. But fuck. Man, why must all this shit be happening? I got compartmentalize and fucking like prioritize some shit. What the fuck? Ugh. God damn it, because I really want to see DK, dude. I know I ain't the same. I ain't the same. And even the drummer passed away not that long ago too. And so there's that. Oh. Fuck. It is? Fuck! That means we would have to literally be like in specific designated areas because they usually have like a little side area on the ground floor, then like an upstairs spot usually. But sometimes it's just the upstairs. Oh my god, that's gonna be lame.
Literally said there's gonna be a designated balcony area for drinking.
Boo! Well,
That's
I guess in between, you know, the music, get the drink going, and then just fucking go from there, I guess. God damn it. That is gonna be a little fucking best news when we feel there, support big on guitar, and everyone else when the person perform all this stuff. Damn. Beast. Not him, myself, so
or Dead Kennedys.
You can't say no to either. You have to pick
Wait,
one.
Castle, the same day?
No, they're in October though. Both. I'm like, they're both playing at the Roseland. You have to pick one, even though you hate the Roseland. Like, you're coming with me.
Castle Rat. Wait, what day is that?
I don't know. It's in October. I know that much. Whitney loves Castle Rat.
Oh, dude.
But she's like, I won't go.
If
Yeah,
it's
I
in
won't go.
dude, if it's while I'm in my trip, Montana, oh my god, someone better be sending me some videos and pictures. Oh my god, because bro, I've been wanting to see them for like the last like 2 or 3 tours they've had over here. For fuck's sake, I'm actually triggered now. What the fuck? Watch me not be able to go because I'm in Montana or something. God damn it! Fuck. No. Sid, the Wi-Fi hotspot's still on this bitch. I'm looking that up. What day is it? Because if it, I guarantee you it's. Oh shit! October 6th. Oh fuck! I could still. Oh no! Wait, hold on. Okay, what?
Dead Kennedys are the 7th, so you have to stack 2 days in a row.
No. Oh, you're right. Oh fuck! It literally is one of the. Oh fuck! Dead Kennedys. I hate to say it, but I might. Oh my. Son of a fuck. He is right though. It literally has to be one or the other. Oh. It has to be one or the other. Fuck. Because I'm already locked in with my Montana trip and with how that's gonna go. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh fuck. Actually gonna be diabolical. Dude, October is going to be a busy month. I know, and then I'm going to be gone for a bit. Like, it's likely going to be from like the 12th to the 19th. I'm going to be gone that, from that time period and shit. Like, oh, you're in Portland. Go to local shows, my friend. Well, I do. The Volume Bomb Bark Party is on 22nd, and I'm legitimately kind of half tempted to either come into work late by faking a family emergency situation and be like, I can't come in until like 8 or 9, or something like that, or just straight up calling out. But I think I might just do the emergency family thing a little bit, just so I can at least see some of the bands, because I've looked up, the list of the bands that are playing up until a certain time, and I'm like, okay, I can actually like see some bands I want to see, and maybe some that I haven't seen yet or haven't seen in a long time. I can at least see their sets, and then just go from there, even though I can't, see other bands that I want to, later that night, because I can at least, just take the bus or whatever the fuck and just go from there or something. But in the meantime, get a little merch here and there, which I would drop off at, here before I went to work, though. I don't need them being suspicious, you know what I mean? But, I don't know. Just something that, like, one of those things where I want to at least try to go to that at least a little bit if I can. Check out the Procrastinators, awesome Portland band. I'll keep in mind. In fact, honestly, I'll just look it up right here, right now, just so it's saved on my shit. Oh. There we go. Yep, found him. Oh, very obscure. I found their YouTube channel, so I'll subscribe to that. Stream a show, that would be cool. If I can. You know what? I'll say, if it's... I actually have done that before. There was one year on CESFest, I think it was like 2024 or 2023. If you go at my live shows playlist on my channel, if you go far back down enough, you should find it there. Where it is a live stream where there was like the Anarcho Pro Wrestling shit going on in Portland, but also like, Headless Pez, and then there's like one other band that was playing as well. So there was at least a few different bands, that, I streamed on top of just hanging out and just streaming and shit, just, all that shit on top of the wrestling that happened too. So, I mean, I've done it once, but yeah, not a bad idea to at least do it again. I'm not gonna lie, I probably should have done that for Jesse Wells, just on the virtue of like at least having something, because I could just download it and then like snippet the songs out and upload those. I should have had a battery pack or something, for my phone, or at least charge it more before I left, because god damn it.
Rob's pretty good.
Dude, that Carolina Gold is so fire, bro. Dude, yeah, I knew it. He's like so good, bro. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
It kind of tastes like a barbecue sauce, to be honest.
It is. It's like a mustardy barbecue. It's like kind of a yellow barbecue mustard rub kind of mix. But it's good as fuck, dude. Honestly, that's been my... Honestly, once we're done with this shit and we still have like a bag or some shit of this sauce, I'm literally like, can I take like 1 or 2 of those home? So we can use that shit, dude, because, bro, I'm totally down to like use that as marinade, bro. Dude, we make ribs with a marinade out of that shit. Oh, bro, that's going to be gas. That's going to be fire, dude. Obscure but classic Portland. Nice. Well, I mean, who knows? There's an off chance that they might, play at the Volume Bomb. I haven't seen like every band that's playing, but you never know. I know this much. Every time I go to the Volume Bomb, I always try to at least get a shirt, to support the Volume Bomb and shit, but we'll see. The hell old school. Well, I'm sure they are, but the volleyball also has like bands that have been around for a minute, but also have also or like up and coming new bands too, or at least been around for a couple years, or maybe like 5 years or something like that. I mean, Millions of Dead Cops, MDC, has played a volume bomb pretty much like as far as I know every year. I don't know about this year, but I know pretty much for all intents and purposes because MDC is based out in Portland right now, like and been like that for decades as far as I know. Like I think since like the '90s. Like they have local shows and participate in shit all the time out here. Like Obsessed Fest, Volume Bomb, the Burnside Bash, they will do shit when it comes to like punk shows all over Portland. Even like house shows sometimes. I've seen them, like maybe 4 or 5 different times just on like not just like house show shit, but also with like Obsessed Fest, Volume Bomb, shit like that.
What about X-Ray Festival?
I haven't been to that personally, but I'm sure they played there too. I've been watching MDC in Portland the surrounding years for 20 years too. Fuck yeah, nice. I'm assuming you're from Portland, right? Oh, dude, Dave is fucking awesome, dude. It's such a cool, time to talk with him. I've talked to him a couple times. I mean, I'd say I'm like kind of acquainted with him, but I'm not like friends or anything. But I've talked to him a few times, and he's just such a literal, pure, loving, genuine like spirit of like I want to bring love to the world kind of thing, and I want nothing but peace and love upon you kind of thing. Like he's just nothing but those vibes, and I love that about him, man. Like despite the music and everything being so intense that it is, he's always about that love, and I'm just like, man, I respect and love that about you. Like you're such a great person. Used to live in the Salem, Alabama area. Right on. I kind of know that area. Never really been there that much besides kind of doing a hop, skip, and jump, but I know it. Soon artists are crafting some wicked tracks. Yeah, I've been noticing that Suno's been getting pretty good and shit. I'm like, I will admit, man, I'm not even entirely against shit like this. I just wish there was a genuine more of like a regulation saying that is what it is. You know what I mean? Because there's been plenty of artists. I'm like, this sounds fucking dope. And now I'll look it up being like, is this AI? Because I have a suspicion, and 90+% of the time it says yes. I'm just like, well, sounds good. I mean, I'm not going to be, like it's dope, but I mean, I just wish it would legitimately, like, be more like upfront with shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it has to be like a rule where it shows like Suno, somewhere in the corner or whatever the fuck, when it comes into music or some shit. How old are you? You might know some old friend. I'm pretty much gonna be 29 in like 3 days. There we go. Better.
What a fucking day. Oh.
Oh shit, man. I thought I had a fucking day. I'm a bit older. I mean, I might like seem kind of older than I am, but I'm definitely not. I'm a little bit of a young buck, but not that much of a young buck, because some people really think I'm like 22 or 21 or something. I'm just like, I know I got some baby face shit. Okay, I get it, but like, blame my genes. Like, you know what I mean? It's not my damn fault. Unironically, I kind of yearn for some of the aging. I want like get the gristle, a little age and shit. Like I think that'd be a little nice, a little balance. I don't want to look like old, but I want to at least have a little gristle on the face. You know what I mean? A little labor, a little gristle, a little wear and tear. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. little balance. See, that's how it is for me and my dad, because I got most of his genetics, and he did not grow facial hair until he was like 30 or 31. It was patchy as shit up until that point, and that's the same thing for me. Literally, this side of my face, which I did just trim it up recently, so you can't really tell right now, but this side of my face over here, literally perfectly halfway, grows way thicker than this side of my face. It's really fucking annoying. And that's probably permanent. Are you from Chicago, Oregon native? Chicago, Oregon. Oregon and Chicago recently switched names of their cities, didn't you know? Now it's Portland, Illinois, and Chicago, Oregon. Now, that's just a joke, by the way. I'm from Portland. Born and raised. I went to Chicago to go see Avenged Sevenfold and System of a Down, and Chicago being awesome as fuck because it's Chicago. So, yeah, one of my little souvenirs is getting this hat, amongst other things. I lived in Chicago. Nice. I'm not gonna lie, like, if I had a gun to my head, I'd be like, you gotta literally like restart life and live somewhere else with what you have right now, it literally would be Chicago. Not even gonna lie. Like, cause I weirdly could probably transfer from my work into Chicago from where I work at, because I'm pretty sure they have a location out there or two, or maybe 3. So I can just go over there instead, and then just find, like, you know, a spot that's like cheap as fuck that's nearby, basically. Because strangely, like, Chicago, from one thing, even my friend Logan can attest to this, like, the prices, despite sales taxes, with Chicago versus Portland are strangely kind of equivocal and actually somewhat the same. Which, to me, I was kind of thrown back by. I'm like, it's strangely affordable to live here? I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, because even in downtown Chicago, like, it was relatively somewhat cheap. You know, given that it's downtown, but, you know, comparing it to downtown Portland prices, they're damn near fucking equivocal. Maybe some places are a little more spendy and shit, you know, but same with Portland too. You get those places as well. You know, so it's like, and plus with how Chicago's more dense, if you just find the right spot, it actually is kind of on par and equivocal. It just made that experience much better because it's basically just hanging out in Portland for all intents and purposes. It was actually fucking dope. I lived on the south side. I had a cheap-ass apartment. Yeah, I've heard about some stuff about the south side, but, you know, the next time I go to Chicago, you know, because I will say, before I get into that part, like, when we were in Chicago, the first, you know, morning we were there, once we got on our flight, and we couldn't check into our you know, hotel yet, because the hotel opened up at a certain point where you can check in. Like, their check-in was at, like, noon or some shit, you know, so we showed up at like 6 or whatever the fuck.
What do you think about this for the subreddit? Should I put my phone number out there or not?
For one, don't put
my email.
One, don't put your like that on there, but say,
Email?
hey, hold on, say it. So in the detail, in the body text, mention some extra details about the situation and all that, you know, and all that stuff. And mention
just read the fucking, tell me if it's good or not. And then
that is
okay.
Yes.
Does an email work?
Don't add any of that to this, but say
right.
If anyone has information or, you know,
Contact me through my Reddit or some shit.
DM me on Reddit, and if you have some extra details or like if you want,
If anything, just call the police with the case number, right?
that too, yes. So yeah, you don't really need to put your info out there.
So I'll just say,
But like,
either
say if you have
DM me
information, DM me and, you know, add information.
or call the non-emergency police with the case number.
Both. I say both, being like, you know, so I'm informed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just you don't need to add your email or phone number or nothing. Just, you know, you can just say DM me on Reddit if you got info, you know, or updates, you know, where I haven't gotten yet or whatever the fuck or some shit. You know what I mean? You know, just do that. But other than that, that's literally perfect. Just saying. Just have some body text and some extra details and background about what happened, and that's it, you know? Anyway. It's my 2.5 birthday, notice. So, but just say, well, throw it on the stream, right? Well, reggae made me and mama crazy. Oh, is there like a Halloween birthday kid? Funny enough, I think Logan is too, but he's like the day before. I think he's on the 30th. So his is coming up too. And he's going to be 30. It's 1 year and some change older than me. Despite also graduating at the same year too, in 2015. I'm literally like a customer and the youngest of my like graduation like year and shit and stuff like that. Actually second to youngest. There was actually one other person I never knew about that actually was younger than me by like literally like 2 days. And I had no idea who that was. I don't even remember who their name was or anything. I just know that it was a chick. That's all I know. So there's like some chick in senior year that was like a few days younger than me, I guess. But for all intents and purposes, I thought I was. But just pretty much am. Best friend died at Halloween. It's been eerie ever since. Well, fuck. Damn. My condolences, brother. That definitely sucks, man. I mean, yeah, I there's a part of me it's like I would want to weirdly have like a, not in a bad way, but like a celebratory of life kind of thing on Halloween. But it's such a, you know, what about, you know, your friend, you know what I mean? But it's also like, you know, it's kind of, it's the holiday of Halloween. It's spooky as it is to Samhain, you know, like, especially in Celtic mythology, where Halloween kind of does originate from to an extent with Samhain. It is kind of like the date or the time period where, like, the spirits are, like, the most, like, closest to our reality, kind of, so to speak, you know, kind of thing, you know what I mean? It's a little rough, I will say. Yeah, I'm switching the song up. Not a bad one, but no. Too chill. Hope he's in peace. Well, I'm sure he is. I mean, I'm not like a spiritual or like an afterlife kind of person, but I am in the sense of like, you know, there is a element of like our energy being passed on to the rest of life on this planet and, you know, kind of being repurposed to an extent where there is, you know, like a piece to that, you know, where it's like, you know, it's not all for naught kind of thing, regardless, you know, despite whatever personal philosophy or perspective you might look at it, you know. But that's just me. I kind of look at it in a very weird, like, analytical way, because I'm, like I said, I'm not very much of a spiritual person, but I also do kind of have some of that in myself to an extent, but just not in the same way as most people usually say when they say they're spiritual. So that's why I refrain from it sometimes, just because I'm like, I don't really generally consider myself in the traditional sense of spiritual, but there's validity to it. I even recognize it and even adopt it, so I mean, unless I'm tripping on acid, lol. Or shrooms or anything else, yeah. I know what you mean on that one. I'll say the one and only time I did acid wasn't really much of a spiritual trip, more so just of like a observational, like, this is the world, whoa, you know, kind of trip. Like, my senses, like, from hearing to sight to everything, like, I wasn't tripping so hard to the point where I was literally seeing shit or whatever, but my senses, though, and everything else still were heightened. Very much so, you know, when it came to the waves that I was having. Like, I remember, like, when I first had my main wave, it was when we were, like, playing some pool at this little local bar that we used to go to that was right by my old house, you know, when I was doing it. And me and my friend Logan, actually, because we were the ones that were taking it, and we were like playing some pool there because we went at we were outside being like, hey, let's take these real quick before we go inside, have a beer, play some pool, and then we'll leave as soon as we start feeling it. Let's just kill the dealers, pretty soon, and then just like go from there. While we play like a round or two, and that's what we did. And after the last little game, I started feeling very stony, in the sense of like I literally feel like I'm being, like I got high for the first time in the sense of like now I'm stoned, bro. I was feeling that, and I knew right then and there, oh yeah, the first wave hit, and me and my friend were like, yo, feeling what I'm feeling? I'm like, yeah. It's like, ready to wrap it up. You cashed out, right? I'm like, I cashed out. You cashed out. You cashed out. Yeah, all right, let's go. Because we weren't planning on being there for long, so we didn't like have a tab or nothing. So, once we stepped outside, like I don't even remember what the fuck Logan was talking about, but I know he was saying something to me. I was just staring at this fucking tree with like the street light behind it that literally looked like a kaleidoscope. Like, not literally a kaleidoscope, but because of all like with the wind and like the greens and the the browns of like the branches and the leaves and the different shades, and also with like the yellows and kind of slight white tints with the street light kind of reflecting and shit. I was literally just staring at that shit the entire time, and at a certain point I just looked at my friend like this, did that on his chest, and I was like, bro, that tree. And for I think probably like 10 minutes we were just cackling, laughing our asses off, like straight up. I mean, and that's how it started. That was the trip. And honestly, I don't want to get into the full story because literally I can go on forever about it, dude. It was an all-nighter. And also, I went to go see Smashing Pumpkins with my brother the next fucking day and had to go over to his place, the next fucking following morning and shit. It was it's this whole fucking story. I mean, one of these days I'll tell the story in full, but I always love, putting little sprinkles of it out there because it was just such a fucking amazing experience. And frankly, one of these days when it's the right opportunity and the right time, I would love to try it again, at least on that level. I don't know about going a little extra where I'm like seeing shit and tripping full on and stuff, but I want to at least, have that kind of level one of these days again. Maybe not necessarily soon, but maybe in like the next like year or two or something like that. Have a nice little reset maybe. Stay high for a couple days sometimes. Well, that's what happened with me when I was doing acid. Like I had an all-nighter, so I never slept. I took like kind of a little power nap when I was at my brother's place for a little bit, and at a certain point, like when I was watching the show with Smashing Pumpkins, like I had like another wave or two where like the vivid imagery of like the legitimately like 3D like cubes and other fucking shit that was presented in the show. At least that's what it looked like to me. I don't know if it really was, but I'm pretty sure it was like some 3D shit that was displayed, in the concert with like these cubes and other stuff and like little stars and shit, like or like kind of diamond like little shapes, like coming out from the stage a little bit, like and forward from the stage and kind of going back and all this other shit. It's like light visuals. I mean, it literally, like, in my brain made me trip again to where I'm like, is this real in a weird way? I mean, because it is, but, like, how is it? Is it, like, some weird light visual effect? Or is it, like, a physical thing there? Like, I mean, because it was a weird, like, final wave of that shit. Because I'm also sleep deprived. My brother bought me a beer for the show, so I'm sitting there drinking too for this and all that shit. And I've also been doing that and eating food and stuff, off and on, from that trip from the night before. Like, I'm just like literally like on fumes essentially. And I think maybe the sleep deprivation was probably adding to it more so than the acid trip, but it was like having like flashbacks / like that final wave because of that shit, because it's such a recent thing that happened. Like, I don't know, man. It was amazing though, because like the following day, like once my brother dropped me off home, and I just slept pretty much all night and like most of the fucking like day, and then went to work. I'll be a little late that day. Like they were like, "Yo, so how was your shit and stuff?" And I was like, "Let me tell you." And when I told them the full story, they were like, "Yo, you literally had like the best fucking time ever. Like, who gives a fuck if you're late? Like, don't say that to the bosses or nothing, but like, yo, like, we'll back you up. Like, who gives a fuck?" Like, dude, my workers and all there were like, "Yo, you deserved it and earned that shit." And one of my coworkers also was like kind of a psychedelic aficionado, and it's like, "Oh, did you have a good trip?" Because they, in their experience, said that acid was never really a good experience for them more often than not. So they're like, "How was it?" Just out of curiosity. And I just told them the TLDR version of the full story, basically, and they were like, "You literally had like probably the best acid trip that someone could probably have. You literally were like, everything just like was perfect." I was like, "I thought so." I was like, "Yeah, it was amazing." Like literally, like factory reset, like being all like, "Yeah, it was awesome, woo," not feeling like nothing. I'm just like, "Yeah, all the warriors of the world don't hit me now." Shit, maybe I need to do a little microdose of that shit or something. I don't know. Or maybe like actual like shroomies, because I do got like psilocybin pills, but I'm like, those are a little too low. Last time I did it was a little too much, so I'm like, might I don't know, want a little microdose a little bit, just a smidge, just to kind of like help with a little micro reset a little bit. I mean, there is legitimate statistical data and facts to say that, like, psychedelics, especially things like psilocybin, are actually like a medicinal, aid, in ways, especially when it's like microdose as like a medicinal property. Like, it legitimately is like something that is good, when it comes to stuff like that. And I really wish that on a bare minimum we can nationalize medical psychedelics, or at least medical psilocybin specifically. Because I think even with things like depression or even addiction, like even if something as simple as like nicotine addiction, you should be prescribed medical psilocybin as a way to help cure that shit. Because there is data and statistics, and facts to show and prove that, people can be addicted to cigarettes or addicted to drinking and alcoholics and other shit, but psilocybin specifically helps them kind of break that addiction a little bit. It's not like foolproof, and it's not like guaranteed 100%, but it is a good, legitimate treatment when it comes to help, mitigating the addiction, effects of those drugs. And it helps those people get off of those drugs. So, maybe we should legitimately start looking at like these things as, the medicine that it really kind of is. Same with cannabis too, by the way. Like all this shit is legitimately like medicinal shit. And at the end of the day, who cares if people do it recreationally? Yeah, because people want to take it to the extra step. Ain't my problem. You do you, boo. You know what I mean? Give my second, I'll say where I'm at. It's just finding the right guy. I'm not going to go too much into it because YouTube's sensitive about this shit. So let's just say that you just gotta know, dude. I'm in Texas. Oh, God. Oh, my condolences. My condolences. Oh my God. Oh, I gotta pour one out for you on that one. Like, I'm not literally going to, but just imagine I'm pouring one out. Like, oh my God. I got family in Texas. I know about the drought. My family members, I've had certain family members and extended family come to me and be like, "You're the stoner, bro, right?" And they'll come to me like I got shit or something. I'm like, one, if I did, I ain't giving it to you because it's for me. And for two, I'm not that retarded. I'm not bringing it at all because this is like my tea break, essentially. Like, I'm not stupid. It's Texas, for fuck's sake. What? I ain't fucking with that shit. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, hell no, dude. Like, I will say this much, especially with statute of limitations, I've literally have been able to get weed and my pipe and shit into Iceland once and smoke weed and shit out there. And there's been a few times where I smoked a bowl in some fucking immaculate places where I'm just like sitting there, just like I'm literally in Zen. I'm literally like touching the land where maybe like an ancestor of mine maybe I've touched or some shit. You know what I mean? I'm like sitting here just like I'm at peace. You know what I mean? Like I've done that shit. But like but I will say this much. We only brought enough to make sure that it was gone by the time we left. And we made sure we had throwaway pipe and everything. Because by the time we went to the airport, yeah, that shit's tossed underneath a bin or some shit. You know, like, statute of limitations. Fuck you, TSA. Fuck you, Iceland. Fuck you, fucking law. It's been a long time. Don't do bad drugs, kids. I mean, true. There's drugs that are fucking bad, and yeah, you should not do it all. I mean, I'm not like against the idea of people like, you know, doing what they want to do, but like, I'm also an advocate in the sense that like there needs to be at the bare minimal a regulated, tax, and legalized form of being able to take these drugs, so to speak. You know, even if it's very fucking strict. Because, for example, like Sweden, they legalized heroin in Sweden, and the way they have it specifically is you can only do it between 7 to like noon. And it is in a very, you know, clinical, sterilized environment. Like, you know, diseases like HIV and shit like that, you know, like are pretty much not going to happen and spread. And also a lot of the broader, quote, social ailments of like people strung out on heroin, you know, and shit like that, it literally went to a minimal to the point where it wasn't even a thing. And it also was such a successful law in Switzerland where even conservatives who are predominantly anti-drug will defend the bill and defend that law because it has proven to be nothing more than a fucking benefit. So, I mean, if even Switzerland can kind of figure that out a little bit, then we could probably do the same thing to an extent.
So, because the car, I don't have possession of it, they see it as a total loss. The same way if the car was totaled. So,
You don't have total possession of that.
I don't have possession of the car.
What the fuck?
The one that's stolen.
I know. What?
That's good. I don't have to insure it.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Oh, I was like, hold on. Okay.
So that's good. That's easy fix. And then because they're both 2007 Ford Focuses, because one has lower miles, it'll give me.
Hold on, Vito.
It should be less, right? But because it's a hatchback, it should be more. So it evens out. It'll basically pay the same amount.
Yeah.
For insurance.
You almost did a naughty, Vito.
Now I'll probably have to pay the full price of 140. Remember, I got that fob thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like safe driver thing where they can monitor.
I know. Yeah.
That cut my fucking insurance like $50. I was gonna only have to pay 98 instead of like 145.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have to reorder another fucking one of those. So this month I'll have to pay 140, 150. And then next month I'll drop back down to 98. So it is what it is.
Well, I guess next paycheck I'll make sure to bump a little extra for you.
Yeah, that'd
honestly,
be nice, I guess.
I mean, honestly, legit,
That's
like
your debt. It's up to you.
Man,
I feel bad. Your birthday's coming up. Fuck
Oh
you.
yeah, dude. Man.
I'm gonna be. I mean,
Ultimately we'll figure it out, but also it's like
14,
you know,
15. So Monday's your birthday.
Sunday, 16th Sunday, 17th is Monday, and then the 18th is Tuesday.
No, today's the 14th.
It's
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I
For
was.
some reason, I thought it was. It's
I was really about to be like, wait, what are you talking about?
You're
So
right.
I know exactly.
Okay, well, shit. I
Also,
think I get out work at like midnight
Well,
that night. So
on Sunday, well, because from what
On
I,
Monday I'm painting.
well, I will. Okay, hold on. I will say this much.
At night we could
Here,
still
hold
kick it
on.
Monday.
My broader game plan so far, as I'm spitballing it as it stands, is I need to find a spot with a restaurant or something for me and my folks, with my family, to go eat at on, for the midday, and then after that, I'm thinking about meeting Inky because, there's a few bars, in Portland that, and shit, and he has to day off that day, so I'm thinking about hanging
Monday?
out with him on Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah. So, and Stefan was also thinking about hanging out and,
Well, I'm
going to a
available
bar
Monday.
too. Well, I'm thinking of doing a part 2 anyway, where we do a little bit more bar hopping with, you and other people
I'll
and
be
shit.
working with Whitney and Len Monday doing painting. And
What
then-
time are you doing that?
bro, you know her time. She's gonna be back with kids probably around 5 or 6.
I mean, yeah, because I'm going to be doing the shit, the day before. I mean, if it's
No, I'll be
possible,
available at like that late afternoon.
if it's possible, I legitimately would like to kind of do that, just in the sense of like it'd be cool as fuck for the art shit, just hang out and.
It's not painting, it's wall. You're painting a single color. It's
I
for her
don't-
house.
Okay.
Let me deal with it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I can figure some other shit out on Monday, like, cause I'm trying to. I haven't really figured out everything because I need to at least,
We'll talk more about it.
yeah, because I'm still like at least trying to spitball.
I'm
and
just telling you when
I think I have
available.
like a
Sunday,
general
I'm pretty much-
outline,
Sunday, I'm
but
pretty much gonna wake up and go to work and then get off. If y'all still around after midnight, I'd probably join y'all.
we
You want
probably
to-
will. I mean,
if
there's
you want it-
a strong
okay.
chance I will.
But
Probably.
Monday, if you want to do something
I will.
in the evening, I'll.
I'm
be
definitely
down for
going
that.
to. Yeah, like it's gonna be like a 2-parter.
Or maybe Monday night.
Yeah.
That's where I was charging my phone, talking to people.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
bartender's like, "You're very woke." I was like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Are you a dark woke or are you woke 1.0? You know what I mean? Like,
like,
which woke are you?
I just that word's just fucking been.
It's
beat-
been weirdly
beaten.
bastardized in every
Yeah.
way, shape, or form,
Yeah.
from the left and the
I
right,
know, I was just
everything
like-
in between.
I was like,
There
thank
is
you,
something about woke that literally that word in and itself has been bastardized in literally every fucking way possible. That I'm just like, I feel you though. We're just like,
I get you're saying it as a compliment, but
That's why I kind of like dark woke, because it's kind of like we're the new woke, we're the dark woke, we're the edge woke. You know what I mean? Like, nah, like we're not that traditional woke. We're like,
I never liked the word woke was because it was college kids trying to be like, oh, you've awakened, like you're Buddhist, like they're appropriating like. the
yeah,
Oriental-
I get
They're
you.
appropriating a
'Cause-
cultural
Well, they're
thing, dog.
misinterpreting what it originally
No,
meant.
bro. But the word choice makes.
I know,
It's like
I
a
get-
cultural appropriation thing, dog.
Well, hence the quote unquote woke 1.0, where it
No,
literally
but
was so
you get what I'm
fucking.
saying?
I know,
when
yes, that's what I
Buddhism
mean.
and stuff, or Taoism, like.
Well, not just
and
that
you,
shit
like,
too.
You've awoken, like they fucking cheapen it. By,
Well, it's not
you know?
just shit like that, but it's also like, No,
I'm saying what it does to the original culture.
I know. Well, I'm validating you with another factor about this as well when it comes to like, because it originally, from my understanding, like was meant to be like an woke terminology in this quote sense, like you're being aware of racism, systemic like prejudice kind of shit. Like that's what it
Ability to
originally.
acknowledge it.
Originally, that's what I meant. It was like a.
I know that. I'm not.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying you're. Like.
became some frat boy,
But then,
liberal college
frat
shit.
kids and like other,
Oh, you woke, bro?
yeah, and then rad
Bro,
fans
you're
and
like
other
not
people.
you're not racist.
And
so
then-
you're woke, bro.
Yeah, and then they want to appropriate it in a way, and then like making some stupid shit, where it's like, you know what,
I'll
maybe.
bet, bro. I'll bet, bro.
But I
Bet,
will say
bet,
there
bet.
were elements
hate
where
that
like
shit.
some of the,
I hate when people like bet. I'm like, shut the fuck up with bet. It's dumb. That bet makes no sense.
you're literally, I hate it too, because it's like, just say you want to bet,
What do you-
or I'll bet
Or
that,
just like,
or some shit,
are
like
you
actually
down?
say
Yeah,
a
I'm down,
sentence.
bro. What you mean, like, pencil me in. Like,
I'm down as fuck,
Put my
dude.
name
Let's
down.
go.
Like,
Yeah, I'm
put
down.
my name down. Put it down.
Put me in. I'm down.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like write my name on the list.
I'll bet that.
Like-
Let's go. Put me in.
Yeah, like,
You know,
bro, that makes sense.
I'll bet on that.
No, bet on. No, that still doesn't work quite well. That the verbiage doesn't like I get where it's coming. It's just it's such a reach.
Well, I guess like I'll bet on that is more of a gambling because like yeah, I'll bet on that. I'll put some money down. Like that's
it's
but also means you're like
it's like the 6'9" thing or 6'7" thing. It's just younger generation struggling.
Dude.
Bro,
I swear, I literally
they're just struggling to be unique.
No, it's not even, dude. It's
bro.
the brain rot too, because dude, the memes and shit.
I think the bet shit's fucking dumb too.
I know. I don't disagree.
You literally don't say any. You just say bet. You don't bet. It's like that dude who was on heroin now. I was talking to him, and he's like, bro. Fucking cut me. What you do, man, bro?
God.
Bro. He's like, bro. Fuck. Bruh.
Look, I like bruh or bro and shit. Look, I'll admit that.
You don't say bruh. Don't say bruh.
I know.
Stop saying bruh on repeat.
I know. That's just so annoying. It's like I will say like, hey bro, or be like, yo bro, you know. But like, it's not like a constant fucking thing. Or sometimes there'll be like a little funny reacting, you know, maybe my coworker makes a joke, and I'll be like, bro, you know, while I'm like eating or something, you know, like that's just time and place. You know,
it's like no, bro. Like for example, like rap music.
Well, like that, like
No. Where they say the N word on repeat, and half the song is just them saying the N word. It's like, dude, this is ass. You're not even rapping. You're just saying N word.
That's literally a good example of it. It's like, it's literally just kind of really rock. It's like, and you're right, I'll let you repeat that. 100%. It's like, what? What the fuck is the point of this shit? Stupid. At least like Miles at least has like some creativity and some other shit that at least makes it funny. Not just the virtue of being edgy.
What if like we had Cholos rap about Cholo? Like, what the fuck, dude, are you doing?
I'm sure they exist though. I mean, you know, honestly, they probably do.
Ese. Niño. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, dude, there probably legit is some probably weird motherfuckers like that. We probably are aware of them, but I'm sure if we looked out and like looked for it, I'm sure we can find that shit. There's so many weird motherfuckers like that though. And the crazy thing is, people will literally look at that shit and be like, yo, this is fire, bro. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Maybe ironically, like I'll listen to it as like a joke, ironically, for like once or twice, but like no way, dude. You know what I mean? Like, what? No. Do I even? Why do I? What? You're giggling too hard.
You're gonna find it.
Damn. Shit. Is that all the eggs? Are you just having all of them? Brutal. Wait, is Jazzy in here? Oh, hi. Jazzy is in here. Hello, girl. Oh, a little chunk. Enjoying your cave? Oh. And what a mess. Jesus Christ, I think I missed a lot. Y'all just having a little nice fun side convo, and I missed out. Weed and beer is all you need. Well, a little psyche, a little bit here and there, but I don't condone that. Wink, wink. is too deadly IMO. I can kind of understand that, to be honest. I mean, I will say I'm kind of a social drinker, especially. Like, there is a little element where, I mean, it's easier for me to, I think, be a little bit more just go with the flow in the sense where it's just like, I will admit where it's not like, I can't do that like without it, but man, I don't like that it's more often than not. I will say that much. Because like there ain't nothing wrong with it, a beer or whatever. But like every so often I'm like, man, I still have this weird like anxiety or anxiousness or like this weird like block where I'm like man, I need to figure out that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's just honestly just like a me thing right there, like where it's been chiseled a lot in like the years of me being who I am, right? But like there's still that fucking wall though, where it's like I don't really like having that, still there. And having like a substitute or like, some sort of like a little like side road from that shit is not the best. But it's one of those things where I'm just like, man, I just hate how it's like, legitimately, especially being in Portland, like it legit is a social norm. Like people day drink, people go out in the waterfront, like, go to bar, like it's a very Portland fucking thing around here. And it's like, it's kind of difficult to avoid that sometimes, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck. But, there's a balance to it. And if anything, arguably, instead of IPAs and shit, considering all that type of stuff, maybe, something lighter would be preferable just on the virtue of, it doesn't hit you, so to speak. You know what I mean? So Houston, Texas. Oh, I know. I mean, it's kind of huge in a lot of places in America. Like, we have our culture about it in the PNW, but Texas has its own different culture around it as well. And it's more kind of literally like treated like weirdly like water in some cases. Because I've had cousins, that have legitimately will just have like the light beer of like Rolling Rock or like PBR or like Paps or some shit, and then have like a 24 rack, and then they're having like 3 or 4 of them, and they're not even buzz. It's just like water to them. You know what I mean? I mean, some people just, like just literally look at some shit like that like it's fucking water. I'm like, well, okay. I've done that before, but I'm just like, I'd just rather have some other shit instead of that. Like, Oh, fuck. A party foul has been committed. Luckily, he needs to fix all I need to tap. Oh, and I already have one right here. That's also perfect. I thought it set down correctly, then it was just too much on the edge. Well, you know what they say, folks. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best. You want to help, Jazzy? I know you like beer. You want to look up the carpet? Oh, hell yeah. I actually pretty much got all that nice good. It was pretty much all foam anyway, so it kind of weirdly absorbed pretty well to schmizzle. So now it's just very faintly damp. I'm just kind of doing some circular rub motions in the spot just to like help kind of get some friction Kill all that bullshit. Nice. Now it's just like faintly damp. Nice. Easy peasy. Wompa wompa bump womp. Texas, what's this? Brownsville, close to Waco, but now from Dallas, Austin, and San Antonio. Shit. You know, weirdly enough, if I end up finding myself, you know, in the Dallas area visiting family out there, we should like, I don't know how close you are to like Wallahassee or some shit, but I know there are like a few little smaller town areas where it's like, you know, my family out there will go to for like food or some other shit like that, and I'm just like, be like, hey, this is like a friend I know. Met him for like the punk scene and stuff like that, you know. James Pegg's a cool person. You're in Texas. I'm in Tejas. Yeah, I don't know where Brownsville is specifically, personally. I just kind of know about the predominant, like, kind of east, southeast area, like, if, you know, Dallas, Waco area, Wallahassee, you know, those kind of places. But that's just because that's where my family is. Still Texas or Tejas. Yeah, I mean, I guess the Hispanic way of saying it's like Tejas. If I remember correctly. How strong is like the whole separatist Texas movement out there, by the way? Because I know everything bigger in Texas and all the, like the Texan heads are always like kind of have this weird pseudo like we should have Texas back as their own state. You know, there is like a weird little minority of people like that. I want it like how strong of a movement is that like that out there? You know what I mean? Is it like got some momentum, or is it just kind of like the equivalent of like the greater Ohio State movement, like in Oregon and Idaho, where like a couple counties or some shit are kind of into it, but there's also like, you know, some people that are into it, but like no one really takes it seriously because it ain't gonna go anywhere. Never heard of the separate. Well, I mean, I never have either personally. I will say my mom and her side of the family, like they have entertained it as this thing of like, I mean, if it happened, we'd be okay with it. I support it, but I don't think it ever would. I mean, they aren't like an advocate in the sense that they want it to happen. They're just like, if it did, sure, we'll be okay with that, but that's pretty much about it. So, I don't know. It's just something that I know is kind of a thing, you know, that does exist a little bit because Texas used to be an independent state, and I know a lot of Texans take a lot of pride on that shit, so. Jazzy, oh my god. Okay, I know it's like faintly damp, but you don't have to lick the whole carpet, girl. Jesus, I said, you know, you want to help, but you're a little late on that. What the hell? Jazzy, stop it. Oh my god. Jazzy. Jazzy, up. Jazzy. Vito, go. Jazzy. Jazzy, up. Jazzy. Jazzy. Get up here. Jazzy, up. Don't huff at me. Get up here. Jazzy, up. Jazzy. Ugh. Get up here. Ugh. Hi, Chunk. Oh, hi, Vito. Oh, big old Vito boy. And big old Jazzy Chunk. cute. I mean, she really. I don't understand why she just kind of sits there and just like, oh, yeah, I just kind of have to accept it and just take it. I guess I don't know. Little bean. You just a bean queen. Are you just a little bean queen? Oh, I can just squeeze you until you popped. Oh, you chunk. Big old chunk. Chunk. Stretch it. Hi, Vito. Jesse, sneeze. Sneeze. Don't me. Excuse me, Vito. Wow, Jelly Boy. Are you jelly? Get up here. You want what just happened to her? Come here. No. Vito. I know what you expect. Come on, boy. Oh, you are. Excuse me. Get over here. Oh. God damn. Can I help you? Did you just. Hey, excuse me, buddy.
Metro Boom, selling propane by the tank, leaning by the gallon. Bobby boy, you felt like DJ Khaled, you some salad, and I'm counting up these bands, so my pockets.
Oh, look at that boy, happy boy.
This is starting to be
Oh, I don't have
snuggle
time.
up.
Can you walk, dog?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay. Look at him. He's a happy boy.
I know he is. Metro Boom Hour. Hold up.
Jesse's dog switch. Look at Jesse's little telltale, big old booty. All right, doggos. I'll see you in the morning.
Vito, we're wrestling now, boy. Oh, I lost the hat. Oh, shit. Vito, boy. What's up, boy? Crazy bastard. You crazy bastard. Oh, shit. How the fuck did my camera turn off on that one? Oh, Vito's all hella excited now. Oh, my lord. He's been activated. Now I got his fur on my bottom of my tongue somehow. Oh, I got it. Oh my god, that was actually fucking. That was actually gross. How do I have another fur? Oh no. Beat it, you boy. You crazy bastard. Yeah, I know what you're like. Yeah, that's right. You crazy fuck. Whoa. You crazy boy. Wow. All right, now we're just wrestling with you now because you are in a mood. Wow. Big old chunk. Big old chunk. Vito. Wow. Wow. Oh shit. Little slug. Squeeze out of me. Wow. Vito boy. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah. Crazy bastard. Go by Nori. My grandpa named me that. Noriega. There's only one Noriega that I'm kind of familiar with, but I'm assuming you're not related to that at all. Just assuming. Look at my dad. From Panama City, Florida. Or like, maybe from Noriega, like from, like that one guy from Panama, the dictator and shit. Probably not, though. I guess I was a terror when I was a kid. The whole Noriega thing was going on. Damn. So I got that name. Interesting. There's a band called Noriega? Wait, is there a band named after, like, Manuel Noriega? What the fuck? I decided to look it up for the hell of it. What is this? What genre are they? Noriega del Solo? Released in April 2013. I'm actually kind of curious. What is this, like metal or something? It obviously is, for sure. I'm gonna like it because it actually is kind of like, oh, this actually kind of goes hard as fuck. But okay, I guess I unintentionally found a band. Dope, cool. All right, I can approve. I can approve. Changes Chavez or Castro to be less suspicious. More like Castro. Or why not Chavez? Or not Chavez, what was his fucking name? It's not fucking Chavez. Why not fucking say it like that? Castro. What the fuck was that? Why am I blanking on it right now? Guevara. Che Guevara. Like Shay. I don't think it changed nicknames. Yeah, that is kind of true. They can make new ones and evolve them. I mean, because obviously Ignar is not my real damn name. That's a nickname. Also, another nickname of mine is Suzuki. Because I have Suzuki instruments. A trumpet that's a Suzuki. I have a guitar that's a Suzuki. Yeah, like, I got different instruments that are Suzuki, so I always been nicknamed that. Just joking. Well, yeah. But you can still have fun with it. And maybe, evolve, some new stuff with it. Have a new inside joke where it's a new nickname for particular people, I like Jay. There you go. Become a Che. Because, Guevara, Che Guevara is actually pretty base as fuck. There's a reason why, especially a lot of, like, especially with the pastry of, like, Latin America and shit, like, there's a lot of reverement and, like, positive, like, outlook with that guy. Because he kind of was based. He kind of was. Let's just say. Can't deny that, folks. He was based. He was honorable and based, folks. Let me just tell you. Yeah, I was about to say Catfight. You already know. He was the poor guy that got fucked in the end because it's CIA. Same with Noriega. But the problem is, it was kind of already an American puppet, too. With Manuel Noriega, I can't really feel that much sympathy for him as much. Because he was in bed with, the CIA and shit, in America as a puppet, for a while until he decided to kind of like cut ties to an extent. And then we're like, oh, hell no. But... Does the regime change by the end of the USA? Yeah, pretty much. Chavez is Shaylol. Well, I mean, he had like an actual, most people don't usually go by his actual name. They usually call him, Shay. Or probably, like I said, Che Guevara. Why is your hair in the style of old-fashioned hillbilly Paul O'Donnell loom? That is like such an obscure-ass name. Like, what? Okay, hold on. I gotta look that up. Paul O'Donnell loom. Huh? Nothing's coming up, my dude. What? Look up Donald Loom. Okay, so I'm looking it up wrong. Donald Loom. Literally nothing's coming up besides like loom machines. Nice, spelled it exactly the way you did, and you know what's coming up? It's literally shit like that, my guy. Like, I don't know what to tell you, my dude. Never seen a shit being called Chavez. Well, there's Hugo Chavez, but he's from Venezuela. And a former leader of Venezuela as well. There he goes, real seven. That dude was 10 for kilos. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure he probably was. Dude, the guy was literally backed by the CIA. You don't think that motherfucker was sniffing up that good old CIA fucking Colombian Miami coke? Of course he was. He was probably getting it cut, before that shit was going to Miami in the first place. You know what I mean? I mean, that motherfucker was getting all that good shit, dude. I'm pretty sure he's also, like, been known to be kind of like in his own way, like a fucking, like, kind of a slut, where he would, like, be fucking prostitutes and doing conspicuous amount of drugs and shit and all that. Like, Noriega was legit just, like, he kind of just, like, was in it for the love of the game of just, like, I'm here for the virtue of, like, I'm just getting fucked up. Fuck yeah. He was there for the pleasure and recreation, not for the business. He just uses business as a way to just, like, justify his fucking bullshit to an extent when it came to, like, being an authoritarian shithead. Oh, there they are. But, it's not really uncommon for the American government to back authoritarian shitheads. Like, you got Pinochet, Batista, Noriega, you had, Pahlavi, Rezi Pahlavi, in Iran, Sisi, Saddam at one point for a time. America really seems to, especially as a geopolitical power, loves to buddy up with dictators. A lot. in authoritarian, anti-democratic, fascistic governments, you know, despite being like, we're here for the free market and the free democratic world. Interesting how that works out, doesn't it? But with that political bow being met to said, I'm gonna take the Sasso Tokito, give a little dog with the wall, get some foo-foo, and then I don't know, see what the next thing gives us when that happens. Just won't be tonight, but it'll be tonight next time. Oh, wait, hold up. I'll read this last comment. I'll read this last little bit before I dip. During the 1989 invasion of the Panama, the U.S. Troops invaded a house frequented by Noriega, and loudly announced it discovered 50 pounds of his cocaine in a freezer. Reality, a month later, the Pentagon official tried to claim it, and the substance actually tamales wrapped in banana leaves alongside flour used by Noriega's practitioners for religious rituals. Interesting. Wait, it's tamales and banana leaves? Okay, that's kind of interesting. And all right, but I will say, I mean, that doesn't mean that Noriega, like, yeah, he didn't yeah, he dealt it. But honestly, I think he did it too, man. There is definitely an element, where he probably was, sniffing it up too. But like, there's a difference between what you're dealing versus your own supply. And you know what they say, don't get high off your own supply, right? Like, so he's smart enough to get that. You know what I mean? He's got his own little shit. He got his own cut. He's got his own little bit. But the rest of it's for dealing purposes, and you don't touch that shit. And he's like a fucking, president of fucking Panama, or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, the dude can easily get, yeah, I'm shipping and dealing this shit, but I want my own personal little stash. A lot of those school guys seem to do. I don't know about that. Yeah, but Guevara, yeah, his actual former name was either Ernie, but Ernesto. It's like Ernesto Guevara. I forgot exactly where he got the nickname for Shay, but I know at some point he took up that moniker at some point, but I just forgot exactly what that was. But most people know him as that instead of Ernesto. Oh, that's all killed out. Killed that little bit of bow. And like I said, do a little wrap up, all that good shit. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. All right, Katie Powers. Nope. But with that being all said and done, peace, the fuck right on out. And see y'all on the next one. So, toodaloo.